I think it's good now though. Yup. It says you're live. All right. We are officially live on YouTube. So let me get my lights up here, and I'm gonna pull the VOD up. It was a pretty fun conversation to say the least. I remember some things about it. People weren't too high on a certain center that will go unnamed until he pops up, but I think the conversation was interesting to say the least. Okay, let me cam up now. And yes, Chad, I did wind up watching War of the Worlds. That was quite the experience. I definitely want my time back for that shit, by the way, but it's too late for that. Hang on. Full cam. I want to go full cam. Yes. Okay. So my camera is up now. Let me turn it on here. That shit was not good, Donna, and you know that shit wasn't good. Don't even play. That shit was awful. But I get the vibe. I get the vibe though. You know. Huge fan of your channel, Gifted. How can I get modded here? My goal is to be mod in every big channel. I normally give people mods if you're like a consistent regular and like you're not a troll. So, I would say that's my main thing. J-Man, don't no. Like it was cool. It had moments that were funny, but legitimately, it's very, very bad. I wouldn't waste any time on that. Like all the time you can get back, definitely get that back. And don't give one to Tank. He's definitely a troll. Tank will definitely get people up out of here. Hey, what's good? C6. And there goes Denver with the jerk off cream emote. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So listen, I gotta find our VOD real quick. I had it inside of playback. I gotta reopen it and then download it separately. So I'm gonna do that real quickly. Let me go here. Ignore this. Hang on. I'm gonna hurt my ears with the echo. What's my mic sound like that? Hang on. Put it up here. Hang on. View all. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll pop my shit up. So I popped it with my phone. By the way, I think it was a pretty long stream. Oh, you know, it's not too bad. It's 2 hours. All right, so I'm downloading the VOD right now. Or actually, can I just play it through here? I think I can. Oh no, I'm here to echo though. Okay, so you know what? Hang on. I'll mute this. Okay, chat, real quick. Do y'all hear any echo? No? Okay, cool then. That means I can do this. So then let me but then I can't hear the audio that way. All right, so I'm gonna download this list separately then. That probably makes more sense to do. X out of here, and we should be able to share this here. Hey, what's good, Lorenz? How's it going? So today we are watching back our list about the top 15 centers, I believe, headed into the 2024 season. There were a lot of people that did not get any type of representation. So this should be fun to see how our thoughts were. I also think this can serve as a pretty good precursor as to what our lists are going to be for this upcoming season. Is playback going to finish the download? I hope so. I bet it'll be done in like I think 55 seconds. So yeah, we're here. We're here. Lick said, "What? I am back in the hang on. I am back in the States and I'm currently setting shit up. I have to snake a Ethernet cord. That's annoying. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Having to like finagle Ethernet stuff where the cord has to go all around the crib is annoying as hell. It takes a lot of time, but it's good though because after you get that done, it doesn't really bother you. Obviously, if you don't have like bro, I'm gonna give y'all a quick tidbit. This man Derek was not an Ethernet guy for a while. He was all Wi-Fi, and I had to like tell him, "Yo, tap into Ethernet. it's infinitely better. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we've all been here before. Okay, let me okay, so chat, I now have the recording up. I need to actually reroute this to browser audio to make sure you can actually hear it. So let me do that real quick. Denver, are you not on Ethernet right now? That's tough. Hang on. All right, now I believe I can share this now, but it might trip out. Let's see. How do I share this? Okay, go to playback. This new setup, by the way, is like extremely confusing, by the way.
I don't know what playback was thinking. Come on, man. It's like
a lot of buttons now. Now, I feel like if I press play, it's gonna echo. Let's find out though. I don't think y'all can hear this, can you? Hang on, let me put this in browser. You should be able to hear it now. Hang on.
I can hear him. I don't know why you can't.
Hold on. Are you good now or no?
Well, it seems like Jay won't cook, but yeah, I'll say this real quick. So,
okay, cool.
We are officially going through centers, power forwards.
All right. I'm gonna pause that real quick. Derek, how you feeling though?
Feeling all right. Ooh, there's an echo.
See, that's the weird part, right? So I think if I talk, I don't echo, but if you talk, there is another echo. I don't know exactly how to fix that through playback. I don't know. But I'll try to figure something out real quick. Oh, you know what? I forgot about this. That's right. I can upload this on YouTube as a VOD and then share that natively, so that won't pop up as an echo. It's crazy all the hoops I have to go through just to play this shit, but it's fine. We can do that.
That's such a shame.
Yeah, absolutely a shame. Give me 1 second here. I'll pull us out of the share screen for right now, so the echo doesn't harass people. But how you doing, Derek? You straight?
Yeah, man. Just trying to enjoy the Sunday. Yeah, I was waiting for Real Talk. I was going to thank him for his Houston Texans traded a wide receiver to my Philadelphia Eagles. So I wanted to.
Oh, that just happened?
Yeah, like I think half an hour ago, something like that.
Oh shit. Okay.
So yeah, want some thoughts on that. Yeah, exactly, John. Facts gold. So we'll see. He's just depth, but I wanted his thoughts on him because I didn't watch him.
Like, I feel you on that. I think I might have fixed everything. W gifted in the chat. Let me screen share the YouTube. You should be able to see it now.
We do
Ravens
see
and the Chiefs.
With also, I believe, no echo now, right?
So far, so good.
Play Chiefs about to win and beat the Ravens
right now.
Okay, perfect, cool. So yeah, I saw Kelsey Mitchell. She is a fantastic basketball player. I don't think she gets enough love. 38 point, like she's a hooper, man. I'm sorry. I haven't watched as much W this upcoming season. I've kind of been really resting a lot in this offseason, but hoops are going to start to, I would say, gradually pick up for me. So that's coming. Yeah, and she didn't score a single bucket in the first, which is kind of crazy. Gifted is a Caitlin Clark merchant. Honestly, I can't even fight you on that. I have watched the W, but I can't front. If she was healthy, I would probably be watching more. That's probably fair. I'm not mad at you for saying that.
Denver, I don't know, because the pick is like normally good. That was like my old profile pick, and that was literally fine. So it is. I promise the picture is not actually that bad. I think it's just, I don't know, because it's got converted to video.
That shit is like 240p. Crazy. I don't know why.
For real.
I'm at 720 here.
Yeah, again.
Oh, but I'm still at like 320.
So I'm gonna fast forward real quick to see what we had as a community for this list here. Okay, look at this player pool, man. Porzingis, Brooke Lopez, Derek Lively, Gobert, Şengün, Chet, Anthony Davis, Walker Kessler, DeAndre Ayton, Adams, Jakob Poeltl, Duran. We have some names on here, honestly.
Definitely some names. Maybe some names that may have gotten ranked too high.
Yeah.
In hindsight.
I can't wait to see, like, I believe we began from the bottom first, I'm thinking. Okay, so we had Bam at 2. Okay. For the Clippers.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, we don't
Honorable
actually.
mention.
No, we don't. We don't actually. Yeah, missed the cut, thankfully. Missed the cut for me.
He's actually my 15th.
Huh?
Wait, hang on. Clippers.
Wait, did I just hear that right?
Zubac. Slot. Oh shit. Wait. Okay. Let me make sure we heard this correctly.
Oh, God.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll get there. So, in the interest of the list, we'll have conversations about these as we get deeper into the list. But for now, initially, we're just seeing where they slot. We'll move on to the next guy. Zubac for the Clippers. Where do you guys have Zubac ranked for the Clippers?
Honorable mention.
Yeah, missed the cut. Missed the cut for me.
He's actually my 15th.
Oh, wow. Was it like that with Zubac? Really?
Yes, because he was not an offensive player. Like at all. He wasn't. Prior to Harden, he was not like the guy we could count on. I do want to see the other names we did have above him because
He wasn't top 15, though? God
No.
damn. Nah, that's crazy. Like, bro, even coming into the season, I knew he was top 15. I just wanted to know how high he could be in the range. At all not being there off last season kind of crazy to me. I don't know. But I guess we'll see like why we felt this way. I don't know.
Huh?
He's
Yeah,
on my list as well.
Zubac
At
is
15.
my
I also have
15th.
Zubac too.
What?
Yeah.
I also
Okay.
have Zubac as well. Yeah.
Okay, so oh man, we're gonna have to revisit. I guess for now, let's put Zubac's 15 and Wendell as honorable mention, and we'll do the averages in a bit.
Oh, Wendell Carter, man. Derek, what happened to
feel like
Wendell
I-
Carter, bro?
I don't know. Good question. Really good question. I don't know.
Put the fries in the bag, man. He hasn't really looked the same since he got traded the first year, honestly, for me. Like, it's kind of helped a little bit, but, you know.
I won't go that far. No, he's had like, obviously taking this season out of the equation, he had good defensive upside, showed, honestly, I think better flashes than Zoo up until this point. And I think the 3-point shot got people, me included, excited. So I was taking that serviceable player in his situation over Zoo.
So, like, for me, I watched Zubac a ton before the last year, and I just felt like the way that he impacted the defense for the Clippers, I already saw his value there. He was serviceable offensively. It's weird, bro. Like, I was super high on Zubac because I saw the signs after the Harden trade last year, and you just saw more and more of that find itself this year. I think now, if I had to ballpark it, he's comfortably, I would say, top 10 now.
Oh, I mean, for our actual, like, this season list,
Yeah.
it's going to be better than top 10.
Why is Brook Lopez's head so much smaller? Yeah, I will definitely work on having better size headshots for this upcoming list. A lot of these lists I had to manually save and look up their names on Google and save it. So a lot of the heads are not quite the same, unfortunately, but it'd be like that,
But I agree, Jay Will. That means someone's getting messed up already. But we're going to see.
Okay.
I'm curious about this. Interesting stuff. We'll keep it moving.
Mhm.
Walker Kessler for the Utah Jazz. Where will he rank?
He didn't make it.
Yeah, he didn't make my 15.
He didn't make mine either.
Nope.
All right, so he's on the Jazz, so like it's not gonna be much conversation about it. But how good is he really to you?
I feel like we were right. I think his defensive upside is real. Obviously, good rebounder, good shot blocker. Like that traditional big will always be useful. But in today's game, where there's so much skill and so much more a center could do offensively, if he doesn't have a high level playmaker next to him, at least one, that's where he's going to be. And the Jazz do not have one of those. So it's not likely to change anytime soon.
Yeah, he's got zero offense. I agree with that. I don't think that's going to change much headed into this year either. So tough. But I do think if he was put in like a place that had a better advantage creator, he might look better.
Sure. I mean, anyone who could throw him a lob, I feel like his offense is going to look prettier. But I don't know. I haven't seen anything from the Jazz that I've watched that makes me think Kessler's got
Not at all.
a go-to move of any kind.
No, he's just going to catch lobs and block shots. That's all. So I feel you on that.
He might stay there for right now. I'll be honest.
I'm okay with that as well.
Yeah, he might not be top 20.
Yeah. By the way, for those of you who are piling in to the YouTube side, is Anthony Davis on this list?
That'll be me laughing at top 5. That'll be me. But he will be at number 3 on this list.
I have him at 3 as well.
I also have him at 3.
I have him at 3. We'll get to that AD disrespect later.
Okay.
Real Talk has him at 3 and says disrespect. Okay. Gifted, yeah, you're muted.
Yeah, I was muted. Anthony Davis top 3. Okay. So did we classify Wemby as a center? We did. Okay. Is it crazy to say Anthony Davis might be worse this season than Wemby?
No, it's not crazy at all.
Okay. What would you say though?
I would say AD would be like right on his heels. But I feel like Wemby's got the upside on going for him. I think I don't know. I think if the Spurs succeed, Wemby's going to get all the credit in the world. I think if the Mavs succeed, it's going to be a little bit more split, especially early on down the middle. AD will get his respect, become playoffs. It's a little bit different. You are muted again, by the way.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was trying to like all the way taking what you were saying. I agree with you honestly. I think for the Mavericks, their idea of success is Flag being a very good prospect in his first year. But a lot of it has to be like 27, 28 points per game and a dominant defensive showing from their best player, Anthony Davis. I do feel like he doesn't get talked about as much anymore because he isn't on the team that wears purple and gold, number one. But number two,
right,
he gets hurt a lot. Like he dominated his first game on the Mavericks and then didn't play basketball for a good chunk of the season after that. So I mean,
didn't finish that game. That was the problem. That was like a perfect microcosm of the AD experience. Is looking like the best player in the world on a given night and then not being able to finish the game. Like it sucks.
Yes. And Donda, I know you want to say that's not true. I'm saying for his career, that is true. Now, granted, he's held up pretty well, I would say, for like the last, 2 to 3 seasons. But overall, he has problems with being injured. That happens to him. That is a thing. And unfortunately, that showed itself in a big way once he got traded. But I think I would trust Anthony Davis to play 60 games this year. I can see that.
He definitely should be able to. I think he's got enough bigs around him to help surplus. Like, so he can load manage. He can play the 4, 90% of the time if the Mavs actually want him to, or he can convince them to. So I don't know. He definitely has the ability to like load manage and be able to play the games.
I think he'll play enough to actually make the team this year. I just don't think that this team can go that far if he's not like a top 5 caliber player, which I think before he got hurt, he very much looked like it, at least last season, I would say. Like, he played very, very well basketball to me.
Yeah, I don't think top 5's in the cards. I think top 10 is in the cards, and I think he can do that for a good stretch. So if he can just, this is asking a lot, but if he can be top 10 until Kyrie gets back, and then, you know, he still has to be like high level, obviously, but he can fluctuate a little bit more, then I feel like we take the Mavs a little bit more seriously. But, you know, we don't know what Coop is going to look like. We don't know how Lively and Gafford are going to hold up. What is Clay going to look like? Yeah, there's a lot of questions, but I think the Mavs should be good. And yeah, that rides on AD.
Yeah, chat. This list was made last preseason, so this is not a up-to-date current list. This is a older take from last year. Also, great point. AD's probably not going to be a 5 this year.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there's going to be stretches where Kid is going to throw him there, but for the most part, he's going to have Lively or Gafford being right there. And I think the Mavs are also going to be completely fine with that. But they've also got wings too. Like, that's what's fun about the Mavs. It's like, obviously they're missing Kyrie, and that sucks because that's a big hole for what they need offensively. But they've got a surplus of defenders to throw out there. So if AD's that top 10 player that we're talking about,
it's huge.
They should be a top 5 defense.
I assume PJ's probably at the 3. I think Flag might. Okay, but see, okay, so, okay, if healthy, who are the bigs for you?
If healthy, I think Gafford starts at the 5. I think AD's at your 4. I think there's a legit chance Coop starts over PJ.
Okay.
That probably moves Clay back to the 2 and D'Lo at the 1. Obviously,
that makes sense.
You know, Kyrie gets his job back later, but yeah.
I think PJ off the bench is actually really good value for them too.
Yeah, I like that a lot because I think PJ stays, you know, a consistent 4. Lively gets to play the 5. Whom I think Najee Marshall is going to be your 3. Dante Exum, I think, is still there. I'm trying to, and Christie is your 2. Yeah,
Max Christie. Yeah, I'm high on what Max off the bench, I would say, could do this year for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, there's going to be chances he plays alongside the starting lineup if Clay has to sit.
I forgot about Brandon Williams. He was solid for them too last year.
Yeah, no, the Mavs are a lot of fun. It's really wish Kyrie was healthy because I think they would come out looking like an absolute juggernaut.
Fair, yeah. All right, moving on. Jarrett Allen is the next name on this list for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Where do you guys have Jarrett Allen ranked?
He is my 10th.
He's top 15, but I don't know.
He's my 9th. I have him at 9.
Oh, he's my 9th as well. He is also my 9th as well. I have him at 9 too.
Oh, high praise. I thought I was going to be the biggest Jarrett Allen supporter. Okay. Where did I have him? So it sounds like I had him like 10th or 11th.
You might have been higher on him than we were.
No, it sounds like I wasn't. It sounds like you guys were higher on him than I thought.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
But I feel like top 10 was reasonable.
I got to be honest with you, man. I think I still appreciate what Jarrett Allen does. But at a certain point, this playoff shit has to be talked about.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's what's gonna drop him moving forward. It's now we got back-to-back playoff runs that's just not looking good.
He's been having some like really bad times in these playoffs. Like, I gave him, I think, benefit of the doubt the first time when they went up, I would say, versus the Knicks. But then he also wasn't that great this year either. So I don't know. It's a weird spot for me. I think 9 might be still fair for him though. I think J. Will is trying to circumnavigate where he is on his list. Ooh, big word. Circumnavigate. Talk to me.
So we'll wait for Jay. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna pull up the YouTube chat in
So
another
all
window.
y'all going top 10?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
we're doing.
we've all in agreement, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna beat all man. I'll probably put him in like 11, 12.
Okay.
Okay. So then for right now, do you guys want to put him
It's
at
3
10?
against
He'll be on the tier.
It's 3 against 1, so put him at 10 in the tier 10 tier until we debate it.
All right, no problem. Next name on the list. This is gonna be interesting. Chet Holmgren for the.
Oh, brother. Okay, chat.
Damn.
We have to remember, okay? I'm assuming this is coming off of after he played, I believe, 70 plus games.
Mm-hmm.
And then he wasn't that great in the second round, although he was dominant in the first round.
No, he played 82 the year before.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
he played all the games. And then, yeah, I mean, kind of like OKC, they all kind of flamed out a little bit in that second round. So that's what we had going in. But it was basically rookie Chet. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Denver. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he played every single game after not. I'm not gonna lie, Derek. And it's kind of crazy.
Season.
Yeah, he missed the entire season, played all 82, and now this year he played, I think,
32.
32 games. Yeah.
I don't know how to add all.
So, is Chet Holmgren injury prone to you?
I won't say injury prone because the 2 injuries he got were kind of random. They're not a chronic thing. It's 2 random, not falls, but just freak injuries. Like a hip injury is not super common for a big man. And then he had, I forget what the other lower body one was. And then obviously the rookie season, they sat him out longer. He could have came back, but there was no point. So
I think that was a Liz Frank, I believe.
So yeah, I feel like he's fine. I wouldn't call him injury prone. Obviously, looking at him, I don't trust his lower body. I feel like he has to put on a little bit more mass, a little bit of more muscle. I think will help with his balance. But no, I feel like he's fine.
Okay. If I had to guess where we had him, I'm assuming he was probably around 4.
I bet you guys were high on him. I think I had him in the Jared Allen tier.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's see.
The Oklahoma City Thunder. That's right. Chet Holmgren. Future KD to some people. Where is Chet Holmgren on this list for y'all?
Future KD. Hello. 6 to 10 as well. I
For
have
sure.
him.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Ooh, yeah.
6 to 10 range.
I forgot.
I have him in the 6 to 10 range as well.
I do as well.
No, all right. I have him at. Are we just gonna say? I might as well say it now. I've got him 7th.
I have him 7th as well.
Oh, all right. Shoot.
I also have him at 7.
Who is this?
Yeah, I do too.
Damn, so we all had him at the exact same place.
Wow, that's crazy. Why do we?
That's
agree so
rare.
much?
Yeah. I want to say coming in, that might have been a fair place to have, because remember, this wasn't based on 100% upside. It was more so based on what you've done, all this and all that. And he kind of had an up and down postseason. So at the time, I think 6 makes sense. Maybe higher based off of the small percentages towards what we thought he could do, but I don't think I hate that.
No, I mean we couldn't have him at the time. We thought Bam was poised for all NBA. We knew what AD was, and then obviously we haven't gotten to him yet. But there's 2 other guys ahead of him pretty clearly. So I feel like that made sense. I definitely wasn't projecting super high on Chet compared to others. So shout out to us.
Yeah, fair.
Wow.
Wow, we all
Hey,
have him
clean
at 7.
slate. Clean slate.
Did not expect that.
Four agreeable gentlemen. Damn, this is terrible content.
A lot of people not gonna be rocking with that in chat, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, moving forward. Another. Can we start off with the Houstonians on this one? Where do you have Operation Shagun ranked?
Oh man, this is crazy. I gotta talk about Shagun today, bro. I gotta talk about Shagun. Real talk, you go for
Operation Shagun. I know this. This might be really nasty. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I was a hater. So I think I had him low. I bet you I had him 11 through 14.
I think Jay Will might have said honorable mention. We'll see.
Oh God.
first, bro. You
I got him at 10. I got Sengun as a top 10 center in the league right now.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm 11 through 15.
Okay. How about you, Derek?
In my heart, I want to go 11 through 14, 15, but I have him 6 to 10. What? Why was I so
Really
easy to compromise with? I mean, I guess I was right, but still.
Where did I have him at? Let me see.
On crack.
On crack. I got to be real honest with y'all, man. He was initially 11 through 14 for me, but I moved him up to 10 last minute. So he is on my 10th. Yeah. How do I feel about him right now being top 10 center in the league? I'm trying to think in my head because he had some moments in the Warriors series, but his defense was actually atrocious at times. I don't know. He probably still is.
I have to see the other names. I mean, he was at 10 for me. I snuck him in, even though apparently, I was going to say, me at the time, I thought I would have had him for sure at 11 through 14 because I hated his defense, and I thought he was an overrated offensive player. So I'm shocked. I snuck him in at 6 through 10. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of who else I had over him. I guess we'll play it out. I'm trying to think.
He is still overrated offensively. I can agree with that. Yeah. I think there's still much more of his game that I want to see better. So that's fair. But I don't really know who the other names are. We'll see in a minute here. Is on my 10th. I moved him up to 10 last minute. Took me some time. We'll get to the criteria as to why after we get through these names. But my gosh, our league sucks from West. I think for everyone, he's near 10 through the 11 through 14. So for now, we'll put him at 10.
Oh man, everybody's favorite up next.
Rudy Gobert, baby. Ah man, as a member of Gobert FC. Oh. He had such an up and down season. He was hurt at times, this and that. He was abysmal in the entirety of the Lakers playoff series until the final game where he balled out like prime Shaq. I don't know what to do with Gobert, to be quite honest with you, Derek.
I mean, moving forward, he's going to continue to slide like he should have. I feel like, nah. I hope I put him 11 through 14. That's what it should have been. But there's a chance I drank the Kool-Aid on the defense.
Hey, man, he was DPOY caliber last year before that. So
always is. That's never the problem.
You know? Rudy Gobert for the Minnesota Timberwolves. People, where do you have Rudy Gobert?
6 through 10
in this conversation. 6 through 10 as well. I agree.
6 through 10.
I know real talk about to try to crash out on him.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all, the majority won, so I guess 6 through 10.
You got him top 5?
Where you got him?
Put him 6 through 10. Ugh.
Listen, I don't think 6 through 10 was crazy if you're factoring in 2023. I think that makes sense.
It wasn't crazy.
He won't be that this year, probably, though.
I wish I was. Yeah, you're a hater.
He doesn't like Rudy Gobert. He doesn't like Rudy
Oh,
Gobert.
what? Oh, you got him. You got
He's
him
a
11
nasty
through
man.
15.
He's a nasty man. He's a nasty man.
You got him 11 through 15.
He about to say honorable mention. I know it.
He's below.
I just want to hear real talk admit to it. That's all I want to hear, chat.
No,
I just want to hear real talk admit to it.
I actually, on my actual list, I'm looking at my list. I have him 8th.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then you
That's not bad.
rational.
Okay.
I'm not the worst.
I thought you was top 5 with 11 through 15.
I got Rudy Gobert at 6. Real talk said he got 8. Derek, where you got Gobert at?
9.
All right, you know what, Derek?
May. Good job, May.
Derek. I got a real question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Who played better in the postseason? Rudy Gobert or Jared Allen?
Rudy.
I know the answer. Yeah. And that's saying something about Allen. Yeah, sure. Okay. 9 for Derek. I said 6. Real talk said 8. How about you, Jay? Where you got him at?
8.
All right. So for now, I guess we put him over Şengün. What you want to do?
Yeah,
He's better than Şengün, I guess.
Yeah, he in front of Şengün. Yeah.
Facts, Denver.
Is he not over Jared Allen?
Yes.
On my list, he is.
Yeah, on my list, he is as well.
Okay, so then is Operation Goon better than Gobert?
This season, right this second, like at the time of this recording, no.
Right now.
Right this second, he should be.
Okay. Interesting. For now, we put him there. We will discuss about this. Manny in the YouTube chat, Şengün reminds me of Big Al Jefferson. I'm going to pray for you. Moving on. We have the next name in this list. Miles Turner of the Indiana Pacers, Mr. Yoga. Oh, God. I didn't even think about this. Miles Turner for this season honestly could look pretty good.
Gifted. You know what's crazy, though?
What's up?
You say that. It's like it looks pretty good, and obviously we don't, Milwaukee will be a different story. Miles literally had the best case scenario for him this season. Getting his team, or being a part of a team that had a finals run.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow, I don't think that changes anything about his ranking.
I'm trying to. You might be right, honestly. I don't know where we ranked Miles, so I'm gonna wait on that. I'm assuming he was 11 through 14, though.
Has to be.
Yeah, man, Mr. Fantastic himself. Where do you guys have Miles in your list?
11 through 14.
Yeah. I also have Miles in 11 through 14.
Yeah.
I do as well.
Same.
Ball knowers. All right. Well,
We need to dig up
that's
that
where
power
Miles
forward list.
will be. So
That was
it'll be our first-
our biggest disagreement.
Oh, the power forward. Oh, yes. I got to try to find that addition there, and we will configure. Denver said this dude Miles Turner really shot a whopping 6 for 20 and a wide open threes in the finals, and said, "I just can't win with this. I'm out." I mean, okay. I got to be honest with you. He was so confused because him and Chet were just both ass offensively in many of those games. But the type of shots Miles would hit, it's like, well, how are you missing the wide open shots? But that leaning self-creation step back 3 in the corner in game 1, he makes that type of shot.
And he was
Very
making
confusing.
that BS against the Bucks too. Like routinely. And
he's
and
murdering the
honestly, you know what's so funny? It's like if you get rid of Miles, man, and just replace him with Isaiah Jackson, like just a rim runner. Like honestly, people wouldn't have called the Pacers fake shooting so routinely. I swear, because Miles was making absolute nonsense. Nembhard, we just like agreed. It was like, okay, this is just Nembhard because he's been doing it forever now. He's got back-to-back playoff runs doing this. Miles was doing it. We were, well, I wasn't, but collectively hating on the whole team, being like, they're just fake shooting. This offense ain't real. And they just did it all the way until Game 7 in the finals, man.
And like it's weird too, right? Because hang on. Jonathan Kuminga reportedly believes he's on the same level as Cade Cunningham. All right, so my fault. Back to the list. For Miles Turner, man, I think what it is, Derek, is the shot ceiling is so high, but the consistency offensively is just not there. He was getting cooked on defense as well sometimes, but
I will say this. Most of the time, if his shot wasn't falling, his defense was actually pretty solid. Most of the times when he could make shots, he couldn't play defense. It was very weird. Like he always gave you one side of the ball at the very least.
But that's the problem is like when it wasn't the offense, he was at nothing. So
sure. So I mean, hey, where that goes.
Adder, I'm not gonna follow you there.
Next name, Derek Lively of the Dallas Mavericks. He's on the same level gifted. Don't look him off. Yeah, all right, Jelly. Mavericks. Let's see where you guys have Mr. Lively in his second season on this list.
I also have him 11 through 14.
Now, I want people to remember Ace. And by the way, chat, I have not heard from Ace since he put that text message out in the group chat. I still have not heard from Ace, but Ace is the one that said that OKC could win a title if they replace Chet with Derek Lively. That's what was said to me. So I want to see where we have him right now. Let's see.
He's an honorable mention for me.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Honorable mention.
Derek Lively for me was almost 15. So it's very close.
I mean, we got Zubac over Lively right now, so that's something to talk about. But we'll get there.
Jay will. About that.
We can talk about all this.
Oh man.
So then for now, do we just put Lively in the 11 through 14 range for now and then come back to this?
Now we can put him in honorable mention because
I think most people had him honorable mention.
Okay.
And then we can always pull somebody up from honorable mention if we got to.
Word. Okay, next man. Old as shit. We have Brook Lopez. Oh, brother.
Did we keep him 11? I don't think
I don't know if he still made our list. I really don't know. Man, that shit was cooked this season, boy. Hell no.
Yeah.
Savvy.
Full backup.
Savvy vet. Brook Lopez. Where do you have Brook Lopez on this list?
He's a savvy honorable mention. Hey.
Yeah, he didn't make my top 15, unfortunately. Shout out to Brook though, great career.
Shout out to Savvy.
Great longevity.
Shout out to Savvy.
But I think those days are over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got to be honest. I was
like
very
clever Adder, like wise, experienced.
I'm praying I didn't big brain this shit, bro. Interested in Brook as a big. I think last year his screening was pretty good for the Bucks, but that's really because Giannis isn't a great screener. Had to get my shit off, you know. I think his age does hurt him in this conversation, so honorable mention is fine with me. Okay, we are. Hey, listen. So far, not so bad. No, I don't see things that are too crazy. Honestly, this held up pretty well.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Yeah. Hey, Denver, thank you. Dame Giannis PNR. I swear, yo, that might have been the most overused go-to to defend a team I've ever heard in my life, bro. I'm cool. All right. So we have Lively, we have Wendell Carter, we have Brook Lopez in the honorable mentions category. Now, this next name is going to be funny. All the Boston fans in the chat spam up the Clovers.
Oh, shit.
Kristaps Porzingis.
No longer.
No longer a Celtic in a year, bro.
Wow. Life comes at you fast.
Okay, so this is coming after the Boston title where he played so well in those 3 games in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
We might have had him honorable mention.
I don't think so. I feel like we would have had him 11 through 14 because he did have the final, like not the playoff run, but he had the finals. Plus, he had a good regular season.
He did.
So I don't think we were that low on him. I'm looking at some of these other names. I don't think we knock him too low.
Well, we might have put some respect on him because we have Miles Turner up here, and they aren't that far as players. I don't know. Where do we have Kristaps on this list?
6 through 10.
Yeah, he's at the beginning of that tier for me. KP.
I have 6 through 10 as well.
I'm the odd man out. 11 through 14.
Man, come on, dude.
Okay. Hey, listen. W
The
Derek.
vision.
W Derek.
The vision.
I don't even remember how I felt about it. I think I was basing his regular season heavily before he got hurt in the playoffs, and I think that's why I had him that high. You saw what was coming, probably.
Yeah, I mean, as far as missing games, I didn't trust him. And then, yeah, I think the fact he didn't have the full playoff run, that's probably what I held against him. And I realized like he was just picking on small guys in that finals game. He was making the shots. Like I can't take away that, but like yeah, I think that's the only reason I was lower.
That's fair. I think Jay Will said top.
He had
5
6 through 10.
Go back.
Yeah, he's at
Porzingis of the Boston Celtics. Where do we have Kristaps on this list?
6 through 10.
Yeah, he's at the beginning of that tier for me. KP.
I have 6 through 10 as well.
I'm the odd man out, 11 through 14.
Wait, he said beginning. So does that mean he's at 6 for real talk?
I was wondering the same thing. Does beginning mean the tail end or the actual 6?
We're gonna find out in a minute.
Man, come on,
Wow.
D.
I'm not.
Wow.
Come on, D.
Hey, listen.
I want to say. I actually don't think Derek is crazy. I have KP. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hall of Fame bill out. Let's get to it. I'm not.
Wow.
Come on, D.
Hey, listen.
I want to say. I actually don't think Derek is crazy. I have KP dead ass at the end of 6 through 10. You can argue he falls down further.
Look,
Nah, but I agree he should be at the bottom. But I don't know. You got to tell me 10 people better, bro. We'll see.
I got 10 people that are playing 30 more games. Look at that.
Got your shit off.
Look at
Yes,
that.
sir.
There it is.
Ironically, that's what happened.
That's almost
That's
exactly.
what it was for me too.
Oh, okay. I can't knock you.
The durability knocks him. That's fair.
Yeah.
In the chat they're saying Porzingis top 5 when healthy. Yeah, that's his cap.
Who said that?
He got that much.
Because who's someone in this chat? Scotty Barnes, Kristaps would have been top 5 if he was healthy.
Oh man, money. He's always injured. We'll get to these things.
Deja vu.
Next name on the
Knicks
list.
fans would like a word with you.
No, I love this post right here because the way Celtics fans turn on Porzingis, Jesus Christ, man. Knicks fans would like to have a word with you. Moving on to the next spot on this list. All right, who's next here? Just signed for a big bag for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have Mr. Hardenstein, Isaiah Hardenstein. Where is he on this list for y'all? Probably honorable mention.
I actually didn't
snuck him at
rank him, and it was because I just wasn't thinking about Hardenstein at the time because I was thinking just about Chet on that team.
Yeah,
but if we put him in honorable mention right now, I'm sure we could name a player that makes the list that he's better than.
Hey, he's definitely better than Zubac.
Let's go. Let's do it, man. I think this is where I fought back really hard. Let's see here.
So I mean, he they got. Wait a minute. OKC got two top 15 centers.
I think they do because he's 11 through 14 for me.
Yeah, I mean,
I saw what he did to my Sixers. That's why.
Is that what that was?
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, we had this discussion off camera about Holmgren and Hartenstein. Yeah, I do think OKC is going to run out Holmgren and Hartenstein. Holmgren at the 4 to start the season.
Mm-hmm.
Closing lineups, we'll see. But Hartenstein's a bona fide 5. Either way you slice it. Holmgren, I think, is a fake 4. He's really a 5. Mm-hmm. But OKC just said, we'll just have the talent. And so we're going to rank them both as 5s.
So you want to put a Hartenstein in the 11 through 14 range?
That's where I got him.
Yeah, that's where I got him.
Real talk. I mean, if fair enough. If
that's fine with me. Like I said, he is
fake
better
4,
than
yeah.
somebody. Like I said, I just want to think about it. But yeah, he's better.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we can have that conversation at the end of the list. For now, we'll put him in the 11 through 14 range. Then the arguments probably come after we get everyone down first.
pay big man of the biggest tank job in the NBA now, Nicholas Claxton of the Brooklyn. Oh God.
And they were the biggest tank job until the Utah Jazz came through. Yeah, Claxton, I bet, Claxton's the one that's going to age the worst. I'm quite certain I had him over Zoo coming into this.
I like Claxton, but I just didn't think he was going to get that much value on the Nets. I also just don't think he's that good of a player. Like, there's some good things about him, but like he's not that,
I was living off of the DPOY like talks from 2 years ago. The rebounding looked nice, and then he was just,
blast.
He was like mobile Walker Kessler. There it is. Thank
Yeah,
you, Denver.
yep,
Literally,
yep,
as I was, you typed
Agreed,
as I was saying it. That's it. That's it. It's like that player, could do well if his team wasn't stinky.
Yeah. Nets. Jay Will's former team. Where do you have Nicholas Claxton?
I'll say 11 through he teetering between 11 through 15 or honorable mention. Because we only got 4 more spots in 11 through 15.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go honorable mention.
Okay. He was also in my honorable mention.
Yeah. Not I had him in 6 through 10. Yep.
Okay. I had him 11 through 15, personally.
Okay.
I did too, but if I'm swapping out Hartenstein also for somebody other than Zubac, because I don't know if he's better than Zubac.
Why is the weed contaminated?
Now,
So it seems like we'll put him for now in the honorable mention, and then we'll see where that develops. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see what we had.
That worked out.
When
Now
Yeah.
we have
That's what I wanna
Horseman himself, Vort Man himself, EPM Man himself, True Shooting Man himself, Nikola Jokic
killing me.
of the Denver Nuggets.
That's
Where
obvious.
do we have Nikola Jokic, gentlemen?
He shouldn't even ask this question. But he had one.
I have him at 1 as well.
Now remember, real talk.
Mr. Philly Man, Derek, where you got Jokic?
Waiting for real talk. Yeah, he's at 1. I'd so desperately want to be a fan, but nah.
Okay, now. Okay.
Real talk.
Each one. I tried.
I mean, majority wins anyway.
What you
Come
think?
on.
That shit
What
is
you think,
funny,
though?
man.
Yeah, what? Nah.
Don't make this. Let's not make this.
It does,
Don't
Genji.
have to be, bro. Real talk. You really think
He's
he
number
beats that
1
money?
right now. He's number 1 right now.
Okay.
He's
Number
not.
1 right now.
You,
All right,
I
well-
mean, hold on. Do you think there's a shot it's going to change this year?
Oh man, these boys is funny.
A shot. I mean, if I would love to see a completely healthy season from Joel Embiid. Just one time. Probably not.
That shit is crazy. How he... Tough, man. Sorry, Denver. He wound up playing even less games. Yeah, that's brutal. Hey, man, pray for Derek's team, man.
Gonna get it
Me
though.
too. I'm waiting. I had to do a double take. I thought Joel wasn't even on this list for a second. I was like, hold on.
Right. We now have one of the most underwhelming players I've ever seen sometimes. DeAndre Ayton. Where do we have DeAndre?
And I'm still on that. I don't give a fuck what team he's on. I'm not a fan of how DeAndre Ayton plays basketball. I don't think he's an impact player, but I do think Luka is that good where he will bring the best out of him. I don't even think I ranked him. We'll see. I don't know.
DeAndre Ayton on this list.
I
He's
won't
not on it.
Yeah, Derek didn't rank him.
Got it.
Agreed.
Huh?
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Got caught up by the numbers.
With
Bro,
my chat
what?
earlier about
Did not make
DeAndre
it for me.
Ayton.
Nope.
People don't
He didn't make my shit either, Derek.
Look at that.
think DeAndre Ayton is good
W
at basketball anymore. I guess I'll let them sway my opinion. No,
I don't feel bad about that.
This man is not a top. Wait a minute. Time out.
I'm down to hear where you got him.
He's not a top 15 center in the NBA.
He's not.
Apparently.
I don't think he is. I'm down here where you got him though.
I'm down.
Yep.
Oh man,
Where'd you have him, Jay Will?
That's my question.
Let me get this in straight. Is this because his attitude, motor, all? It's not bad. It's not. This is not like his. It's because not his talent and skill. Correct.
Oh yeah, it's not a talent list. This would look different.
All right.
He might talent list. Nah, yeah.
But you don't think his talent is so good that regardless, there's these guys that we putting him up and it's still not better.
No, if he doesn't use it, then no. Big facts.
That's the biggest problem with Aiden, which is why I didn't rank him on his list. Talent is one thing. Applying that talent is another thing, i.e. what he did the entire year last year.
Right.
Come on. I got to be honest.
Okay. We can move on.
I mean, we can discuss him. I mean, if we take out minus Zubats for a second, everybody else, are those teams better with Ayton if you replace
No.
player X with who we have so far? Are they better teams with DeAndre as opposed to who they have right now?
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
Hey man, I understand where y'all coming from. So this, I get it. Now
the
that I know
answer.
where y'all land,
I understand where y'all coming from.
I just want to hear the logic for it. That's all.
All right. Does he make honorable mention? G&G, I did not see the quote. No.
Straight up.
Yeah, he didn't make my honorable mention either. I'll be real.
No, because there's guys that do the center position job better than DeAndre Ayton. There's 5 guys at least. There's 5.
Boy,
We'll figure out. We'll figure out.
Brook Lopez is better than DeAndre Ayton right now.
I didn't say Brooke was one of them because I think there's some other guys that are coming up.
See, look, it's funny. Who had the better season last year? Between Brook Lopez and DeAndre Ayton, Derek.
It's so gross.
That's a very slimy conversation, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's already just bad for Ayton, man. If we're asking questions, how did you fare against a 37-year-old player or 36-year-old player? Was your season better or worse? And what are we doing here?
First Castro.
They're going to be honorable mentions, but
Okay.
I don't think Ayton makes it for me anyway. Now, if the law averages says otherwise, I'll yield. But
hey, man, shout out to him. Jeez.
All right, moving forward.
The
We
5 I
have
had over.
veteran. I'm wondering about that. Big
'Cause
man
I'm right,
Steven
but
Adams.
I don't remember my
for the
names.
Houston Rockets. Where do we have Steven Adams on this list?
Nowhere.
All right, listen. I'm not gonna hold you, Derek. I ain't gonna cat to you, Derek. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He not gonna be nowhere on this list right now.
No.
But coming into this season, big honorable mention for me, probably. That man was, bro. I've never seen a man have such an impact, and he don't do nothing offensively than him in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that was kind of
Just go get the board.
that was wild, man.
That's what it is. Yeah, I mean,
Welcome
top 5
there.
vibes guy, but this ain't a list of vibes. He didn't make it.
Well, the majority won, so we can just move on. We have.
We also skipped Jakob.
Yes, he was Denver. Oh, I did skip Jakob Poeltl. My bad. We also have Jakob Poeltl for the Toronto Raptors, their anchor, the guy that they traded pick for. Where do we have Jakob at? I'm taking Jakob Poeltl over Wendell.
Also not on my list. I don't know why I did him that dirty, but yeah, he also didn't make the list.
Same.
Okay.
Cool little player though.
Damn, I mentioned him to say I didn't have him on the
We
list.
now have the only big
That
man
is
remaining, basically, for the New York Knicks.
A little bit.
Where do we have him at?
Oh, Mitch.
I don't think he made the list.
Possibly honorable mention. Fair.
Possible honorable mention. Okay.
He's not on my list, but he could definitely be a top 15 center. We talking about Mitchell, right?
Jakob. Oh, my bad.
Talking about Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch. You're right.
He don't play the game.
Nah, I'm not putting Mitch no top 15. I'm not.
Yeah, honorable mention at best.
I'm cool with that.
I don't even know if I'm.
I don't even know if he honorable mention.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
So, like, does that change for us now?
No. Unfortunately, I saw his training camp or summer photo. It don't look good for him.
Oh God, I think we do bring up Kevon Looney later. I'm
sure
afraid,
we
man.
do. And TJD is here.
Okay. For
This is
now,
bad.
I think we just leave him there. Moving on to Angel Reese's investment, Jalen Duren for the Detroit Pistons. Where do Angel Reese's investment? I forgot about that. Is that art? We have Jalen Duren.
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Okay. Now, I do think Duren was very underwhelming in terms of what we thought he could be.
For sure.
year
Coming
before.
into this, absolutely.
But
J-Will was right for reacting like that.
I think he really showed some good promise this year, though.
He did. I wish it was a little bit more. You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah.
Really wish it was a little bit more, especially with like Asar missing some time. Like he should have been putting up 8 numbers. Like the fake 8 numbers in Portland, he should have been doing real 8 numbers, but he wasn't. So I don't know.
He's only 21, so like I want to give him some of the credit to maybe
young.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Wow.
he's very young. So I mean, he's probably going to be honorable mention for me this time around.
Nowhere.
Yeah, he's staying in Detroit is what he's doing.
Yeah, in Detroit.
Damn, he was power.
Nowhere.
Shout out to Detroit basketball, but no.
I just want to say, as a native Detroiter who will be going to 11 games this year, I would like to argue that Jalen Duren will be a good basketball player, but he is not on my list.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy gifted you're attending 11 losses.
And guess who made the playoffs and who didn't, chat? Guess who made the playoffs and who didn't, chat?
Congrats. Your whole team didn't get hurt. Congrats.
There's been before that.
I had 34 different starting lineups this year. Congrats.
King was passing to Tobias Harris, Malik Beasley, and they still made the playoffs. Let's go.
And they were making the
how you
shots in the
go
regular season. I
on
want to hear it. You know those are 2 regular season players.
Real motion, man. Real motion, man. That's all I
Real
know.
gamblers.
You know what? That's fine. I got you in the playoffs. I got you. Nate, no, that'll be the next one. I gotta find the VOD for it. Playback has been like, so I didn't know they did this, but they expire some of the VODs. So like a lot of these VODs are just completely unwatchable. If it was posted on YouTube, I might still have it though. So we'll see. You know,
Got me in the playoffs. In the
Nah,
NBA?
Detroit gonna be better this year, though. Let's relax.
fantasy.
They're gonna be better this year. They're gonna be a little bit better this year.
I can't wait to see Paul George with the money on the line. But anyway, moving forward. Oh my God, look at me knowing, bro. Look at me.
He
Look at
couldn't
me.
even get there with the money on the line.
Yeah, because he had no money the whole season. Even when he was playing, he had no money. This man Tobias, no, Chad, I can say it now. Tobias Harris was legitimately better than Paul George last year. Crazy. Forward.
Hey, at
we
least money's gonna
have
be on the table.
I ain't gonna lie, Denver. That shit really hurt, man. We have a much more in shape, alleged version of himself, Kevon Looney, for the Golden State Warriors.
Nowhere.
Where we got
You're flexing in the picture. I'm killing.
I was really praying he would be serviceable, man. He had one of his worst seasons as a pro last year, too. Mr. Kevon, man.
Nowhere, sir. Nowhere.
Nowhere. Oh, okay.
Let's calm the hype down. Nowhere.
Summertime picks Kevon Looney is not making the cut, I fear.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have 2022 Kevon Looney probably top 5 on this list.
No,
But
you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
but this is 2024, so
There you go.
his ass is not there for me at all. He's not on my. Okay. So wait, Denver in chat did say 2 to 5. I see my list. Oh God,
All
Denver.
right. Well,
That was crazy. Moving on, we have Mr. 1 DPOY vote himself, Domantas Sabonis of the Kings.
Okay, Paul.
Of the Sacramento Kings. Where do we have Domantas? Is Domantas Sabonis better than Operation Shingun?
Yes.
I will say yes to. Domantas Sabonis at.
I got him 6 through 10.
I have him 6 through 10 as well.
Yep, I do too.
I have
him at 8
through 14.
Oh, so Real Talk has Sabonis 11 through 14, and he has Shingun in 6 through 10.
You tripping.
Oh man,
You tripping.
Real Talk said I'm a 16-game
I
guy.
don't like Domantas Sabonis.
We don't speak on that.
I know why you don't like him. He smashed the Lakers every single year.
Every time. Oh shit! I didn't think.
There it is. I was about to say exactly.
I think Jay Will was gonna say that.
That's why.
Jay Will knows exactly what time it was.
Okay, Jay Will.
That is
Okay,
AD's
Jay
kryptonite.
Will.
Now you gonna sit up here and say this man is 11 through, huh? Nah, man, you gotta put some respect on that man's name, man. He be killing y'all every year.
Yeah, Jay Will is aware.
The upcoming season will be chapter.
What's funny is that I'm a De'Aaron Fox fan, so the Kings like beating us is not the problem. The problem is Domantas Sabonis. That's the problem.
He's the problem.
We got nothing to do with who he
He is the Anthony Davis problem. That is true.
I mean,
He used to be dog Anthony Davis. Though, man.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I would like to play him in the playoff series. I would love to do that.
Like everybody
I don't know about that.
Series.
I don't know
Okay.
about
Play him in the
I would
playoffs.
love to see you.
You want to go to the playoff series to save you? Okay, go ahead.
All right. So then, for
Well,
now, where are we putting Sabonis? Because right now, our 6 through 10.
It's 3 against 1. So
It's 6 through 10. We'll have to actually do the numbers, and then we'll do the averages at the end. But,
Sengun's supposed to come out, so I mean, we could just put him there for right now, though.
yeah, 6 through 10. We'll just we'll move.
I think this led to like a heated
so we
conversation.
will
Probably
get that fixed up. By the way, chat was good with y'all on the YouTube side. I will be chopping this up as it's individual episodes. So when those edits are out, stay tuned for that this week. We will be covering every position in the NBA. We're starting with centers today.
With that one, by the way.
Stay tuned for updates on the next tier list that we'll be doing. But let's get back to the list. Let's transition here to the next big man for Golden State, Trayce Jackson Davis.
Nowhere.
I really need to like fine tune the poll next time. I'm pretty sure Trayce was already there, so it was just like fuck it, let's
right.
fuck it, let's rank them.
You know, I'm gonna say, Gifted, you didn't mention Jonas. You didn't mention Valanciunas, who was sitting right there.
I
did feel compelled.
Okay.
To mention Trayce.
I want to point out we talked about Jakob Poeltl, Aiden Kessler.
Yeah.
This is not in any type
rotation players.
It wasn't in order though, is what I was saying.
Sure, it wasn't in order, but we skipped over an objectively better NBA player.
I wouldn't say skip over. I would just say I'm naming names. We're gonna see like
but we never mentioned him once. So we literally did skip over him.
Did we though?
Yes, we've been watching this whole time. We never touched on him.
Oh, my fault. Yeah. I'm saying I didn't say his name to skip over. I'm saying the entire time I was just basically naming.
No, I know.
I
know what you were doing.
Yeah. Okay. Got out. Got less minutes than Corey Joseph.
It's all right. You ain't even gotta hype this up, my brother.
Yeah.
Really good shot blocker. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
got heart integrity.
Yeah,
you know,
you're
not on this list at all, though.
Hey, gritty, no.
So, listen, at least I tell you he's not on the list.
Yeah.
All right, now look. You know what I'm saying? This next name brings me great depression to look at. Nikola Vucevic of the Taking Chicago Bulls. Oh, God, Vucevic. Yuck. Disgusting talks. Where do we put him?
This year, I have no idea. Like, where did we put him at the time? I feel like honorable mention.
Maybe honorable mention at the time. Can't wait to hear I'll get to talk about post this year. I won't. He's probably honorable mention. We'll see. Where are we putting Nikola Vucevic?
He's staying right in Chicago. Never mind.
2 through 5 from L Dog is disgusting.
2 through 5 is crazy.
Not on my list.
Yeah, 2 through 5 jump hook. But
Okay, so let me ask you a question, bro. I got this question. Zubac's better than Vucevic?
Yes.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh my God.
Now listen.
Yeah.
Now listen carefully. Listen carefully, Derek. I know I was the only one up there that was high on Zubac, but even then, like, you cannot tell me we were entertaining who was better between Zubac and that man one whole year ago. No.
Jay Will thinks we're living in 2015. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, no, Gango. Yes, he is.
Yeah. It's gross. It's gross because we know what Vooch was, but we also know what Vooch is.
I know what Vuce was, but I know what he is now today.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, man. Put it. I say put him in honorable mention at least.
Rod is your team the Chicago Bulls?
I hate to tell good people bad things.
Nate die.
Man, y'all, man, listen. This Zubac stuff, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry they let you down. They let you down
Okay.
far worse and more often than I did.
All right. Okay. How about you, Ritzar? Where you got him?
The chat bringing up DeMontis Sabonis highlights against AD.
Nah, the chat is funny. As
But he's not on my list either.
Oh, the audio's pretty bad right here.
I could see
It was an honorable mention. I mean,
how much
We do
better
have
it is.
one more spot
We know for
remaining.
sure Wendell Carter's better.
Wait a minute. Is audio bad, Derek, for you or no?
It sounds low, but it sounds normal to me.
Okay, that's weird.
I don't know.
We do have one more spot remaining for honorable mention, so we can elevate him to this position if you guys desire to do that. Is that something y'all want to do? I'm fine with him not being on there personally.
it's not that big of a deal.
It's not
Okay.
a big deal, but he's better than Wendell Carter. Respect.
All right, so we will pivot away from this. Moving on to new backup big for the championship-bound Philadelphia 76ers, Andre Drummond. Big drum. The Angel Reese, my fault. Where do we have Andre Drummond?
Wait. What did I say? Here you go.
I don't know.
Philadelphia 76ers, Andre Drummond. Big drum.
Nowhere.
The Angel Reese, my fault. Where do we
That's why I got kicked out of that group chat. man.
have Andre
Yep.
Drummond?
Hey, y'all better stop playing with my girl Reese. man.
Exactly.
Y'all better stop
I
Exactly.
didn't say
playing with my
that.
girl
I didn't
Reese.
finish it. I didn't finish it. I didn't
Stop playing
finish it.
with
I
my
didn't
girl
finish it.
Reese, bro.
I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it. I didn't finish
It's
it.
okay.
More
Listen,
More
listen.
like
Hey,
I didn't finish it. I
Gifted
never
heard we
finished
were
it. I never
agreeing
finished
too
it.
much and said, I want all of Twitter on this. So it's okay. I see the
No.
content creator plate.
I'm gonna be so honest. At the time I said this, it was 100%. Like what?
Because that's all. it is.
No, sorry.
No, Angel Reese will be fine off the bench for my Sixers this year.
Hey,
But
hey,
not on,
hey,
not
hey,
on the list.
hey, chill out,
Not on
bro.
the list.
Chill out. Chill out.
Hey, that's an all-star I'm talking about. Hello.
All right,
Yeah, Drummond didn't make the cut.
Okay. I just want to point out, this is a great comment in the YouTube chat. It's crazy that Rookie Lively is already better than Vucevic. Just want to point that out. We can move on though. So yeah,
He was in fact, yeah, he was.
Andre Drummond is not on this list.
He was not, unfortunately.
Correct.
I agree with that. Okay, we can move on. Gafford, one of the biggest trades that propelled the Mavericks to the NBA Finals last year. Where is Daniel Gafford on this list?
Not on it.
Almost
Honorable.
broke Will Chamberlain's record post All-Star
No.
break.
no.
Honorable mention.
No, cool.
I might be okay with honorable mention for Gafford.
Nah, come on now, nowhere.
I said
Respect
might. I'm fine
Gafford,
with him
damn it.
also going down.
Hey, Gafford had a good
y'all
season,
might,
too.
yeah, might, whatever. Because y'all got Aiden messed up right now, bro. If we put Daniel Gafford,
Oh, Aiden Daniel Gafford conversations.
Winner versus loser, I'm sure. Oh, jeez.
Gafford is better than Wendell and Brooke. I would say that too.
at
this point,
it's crazy.
Okay.
what's good, Memphis?
I'm fine to also leave him where he is currently. That's okay too. We can keep it pushing. I also skipped over a big because I just couldn't really see his value like that. Nurkic for the Phoenix Suns. Jay Will.
Oh God. Oh God. Terrible.
We doubled
Those
back for
teams.
Nurk. Ugh.
We went back for Nurk. Where you got big boy Nurk at on this list, man?
Nowhere.
Unfortunately, they are not respecting Gafford. No, Emmanuel in YouTube chat. Sorry. Nowhere. I also have Nurkic not on this list. How about you, Derek?
No. And also, I tried to respect Gafford. I got overruled. But no, I'm going to disrespect Nurk, I guess. No, thank
Y'all
you.
heard the sadness in my voice as I answered that because I'm a Kevin Durant fan and that's my starting center, everybody. So sorry for that.
Poor Jay
Nurk is
Will.
better than
Or Jay Will, man.
Lopez and Wendell Carter, though.
No, he not.
How about,
What did he say?
how about DeAndre Ayton? Would you rather?
Sorry for that.
Nurk is better than Brook Lopez and Wendell Carter, though.
Oh, my God. What the hell? What was he on?
I need somebody to clip that shit. Hold on, bro.
Nurk is better than Brook Lopez and Wendell Carter, though.
Oh, hell no.
How about,
No,
how,
he's not.
how about was DeAndre Ayton? desperate. Would you rather have DeAndre Ayton still?
Better than yes, than Nurkic, yes.
Okay.
Let him fuse nitrous is crazy.
He's going to take more shots away from KD, but
Yes, Nurk staying where he at. Coco Jones. What Coco Jones?
I guess where Nurkic is staying where he's at. Moving on to a Spurs player.
Not the
where
one we
do
should
we
be
have
talking
this
about.
Spurs player on this list? Wait, who?
wait, you never even said his name. So he was going to name
Zach
it first.
Collins.
Mr. Collins.
I'm just trying to make sure he's trolling or not because he shouldn't even be asking about another center, but on the Spurs, but he got it. Zach Collins nowhere.
Yes. Hey, I really went to Zach Collins before Wemby. That's just funny as fuck. Zach Collins is nowhere.
No.
As well. I can agree. All right. Well, moving forward, we have old man Kevin Love now on this
Nowhere.
list. So wait, so I acknowledge I didn't talk about Wemby and went on from. Hey, yo, I'm hilarious, bro. I'm sorry.
Nowhere.
Keep
That's
it pushing.
Yeah.
All
he's
right.
retiring.
And we have backup
He
big
hasn't
himself.
retired yet.
No, he's still in the league somehow, somewhere. That man's still in the league too. You know what I'm saying?
After
Shout out
that.
to him.
To this
Yeah,
day.
we have backup big Nas Reed.
Now, this is my 15th.
Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
11 through 15. That sound about right.
I'm cool with that. I could buy that. I could buy
Okay.
top 15. So then for now, we can put them in the 15 tier. After we get through, we'll take the people out who shouldn't be on this list, and then we'll officially finalize our list. For now, Nas Reed will go in the 15 tier with Zubac, and we'll get to it. Next player, a Wagner twin on the Orlando Magic. Where do we have my guy Wagner at on this list?
Nowhere.
He actually played pretty good last year.
No, he was cool. He wouldn't make the list either way, but he was cool.
I will say, a lot of these bigs on this list are not fours.
Yeah, there's a few. Also,
So-
what is Evan Mobley going to be this year?
4. As long as
Yep.
he plays next to Jared Allen, he's going to be the 4. I'm assuming Hardenstein's probably a 4 too. Again,
What? We're not putting Chet as the fake 4?
I think you're going to be the 5. No,
But Chet's more of a 4 than Hardenstein.
isn't Chet going to play more minutes at the 5 though?
I don't think Hart's going to be playing the minutes at the 4.
I don't know.
On there.
Yeah,
I don't think he's on there either. Yeah, sad to see you go. We have one of the most fundamental players in the league on bad teams, Kelly Olynyk. Where do we have Kelly Olynyk on this list?
Shout out to Kelly, man.
Nowhere.
Nowhere. I agree. All right. We have one of the most mid players in the league for the Indiana Pacers. Where do we have my guy at?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. All right. And now we
Yo,
have
it's actually killing me how I will not say some of these players' names. And I know it in my head. I'm just choosing to not say it.
Joel Embiid. Joel just earned his U.S. passport in the Serbia game. Where do we have Joel Embiid at?
Oh, that was the time we did
Crybaby
this.
at 2.
Yeah.
With the Crybaby at 2.
Is it too?
Baby, why
Why
are you
is
so
it-
disrespectful?
Yeah,
I'm keeping it real. Just put the crybaby at
the
2,
Olympian.
man.
The Olympian.
I got him at 2 as well. Amaria said, I'm going to put Joel at 4. All right.
I'm gonna put
Disgusting.
you out of the chat. No.
That's a good comeback.
Oh, wow.
That's a good comeback right there. Good comeback right
I'm
there.
not gonna give anyone the boot. Well, according to Real Talk, future number 1, actually. But hey,
We have next on this list. We are going to have to talk about it at some point. Where does Joel rank now?
he doesn't get ranked. I'm done ranking him.
Damn.
I don't rank him at all.
Mason Plumlee.
That's tough.
No, nowhere.
Not on this
It's
list. Not on this list.
nowhere.
How did he make the list?
Now, we have injury-prone Robert Williams. Where do we have injury-prone Robert Williams on this list?
I saw Keon in the chat. Sorry,
Nowhere.
but no.
Hey, shout out to Rob,
Healthy,
man. but
he a lock top 15.
That's fair,
but he
Donda.
not
Problem.
healthy, so,
That's the only problem with him.
A lock top 15.
oh yeah, he's one of the best defensive bigs in the league.
Who?
If he helped.
Rob? He doesn't have any
Well,
knees.
Wait. Yeah. What did Russell say? Hang on. Now, we have injury-prone Robert Williams. Where do we have injury-prone Robert Williams on this list?
I saw Keon in the chat. Sorry,
Nowhere.
but no.
Hey, shout out to Rob,
Healthy,
man. but
he a lock top 15, but he's not healthy.
if he was healthy, he'd be a lock top 15. On our list, we have Zubac and Nas Reed. Okay,
Right.
so
That's right.
he better than Miles Turner?
What?
So,
Yeah, I don't know
Come
about
on,
that shit.
man.
That's the only problem with him.
A lock top 15.
oh yeah, he's one of the best defensive bigs in the league. If he helped.
He doesn't have any
Well,
knees.
Yeah, the knees do hurt a lot, but we will pivot on Keem. Wow, this list is ass. I love that he said that. We can move on to Daniel Tice.
Nothing.
No, not on this list at all.
It's insane. He's a starter.
Now we move on to the most interesting man on this list, Victor Wembanyama of the
Okay.
San Antonio.
Okay. Here we are. Where
At
do you think
long
we put him
last.
at?
I feel like we put him 2 through 5. Because that spot's just right there for him.
I wonder how high we put him in that range. Let's see. Spurs, Prodigy.
At 5.
Where do we have Victor at, man?
At 5.
I got him at 5 as well.
I also have him at 5.
I have him at 4.
Okay. I think we see the BAM difference. Yep.
Okay, cool.
I feel
Rob
that.
was Robert Williams was a lock top 10 center 2 years ago. Sad to see. E-Man, I agree. But we'll keep it going. Marvin
fair.
Bagley. No, he's not on this list.
No.
I think this year he's probably top maybe top 2 this year.
He's talking about Wemby. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Walking in, that's the expectation.
Is it crazy to say Anthony Davis could be better than him?
No, I mean, we asked earlier. Like, I'm thinking, I think we're thinking Wemby will have a better season than AD, but it's not crazy to assume AD is the second best big in the league this year.
Okay.
Didn't even know he's a center. By the way, for what it's
Playing
worth,
rebound
this list
Capella.
honestly doesn't look terrible. Walking
It doesn't
in,
look as bad as I thought. Yeah.
this actually is pretty tame. Like Zubats is the one fat L. Everything else is pretty respectable and justifiable.
Yeah. I think I fought hard for Zubac after we got into the list, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Oh.
No.
no.
And all right, so we have officially narrowed down our pool for this list to this.
Okay.
We can now discuss positioning. Let's start
Yeah,
at number 1.
That's true.
Are we discussing Joel Embiid, Jokic for next year?
No, the last time talking about Jokic.
Hey, hold on. I want to say something.
What's
something.
up?
Al Horford. Now that we done got through this, Al Horford being left out of the pool, based on what I'm looking at, he should definitely be honorable mention. And I'm not finna, and I guess the 82 game stretch were probably why y'all probably think Zubac or somebody like.
Oh, this was Zubac versus Al Horford. Oh man,
What a time!
man!
What a time!
I did not expect that. This gonna be a great clip.
The people in the honorable mention gets through a regular season better than Al, but I don't know. Al still brings more value, even though he's getting older.
I do think Al Horford as honorable mention isn't crazy for the time though.
Coming off of the finals, no.
Yeah,
Like
Al Horford is not
especially him just not being present at all, because obviously he just wasn't in this particular pool. Not crazy for Jay Will to say that. Unfortunately, him picking on Zubac was the mistake.
Yeah,
that's what
more
makes
value
us
than
look
Zubac.
awful.
No,
yes,
he's good in his role, but future warrior.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Because the only thing you're gonna tell me is Zubac is a better rebounder. You cannot say defender. You cannot definitively say better defender.
I'm gonna 100% point out the Clippers defense when Zubac is off the floor and how bad they are when Zubac is on the floor. I'm also going to bring up the finishing from Zubac next to James Harden. I'm also going to bring up how he's a pretty much a guaranteed double-double during the regular season. I think he provides more value. Al Horford at this point is the utility role for Boston, where he doesn't have to play a big role during the regular season. And then in the playoffs, he has a elevated role. Sure, because he has all of the rest during the regular season to look more productive in the playoffs, you can say he might hold more value. But in totality for 2025, no, I'm not putting him over Zubac. Get the PR looking good, man. I like that.
So you valuing getting through the regular season more, basically.
If he was like close in the regular season, I would hear it out, but he's not.
Okay. You value that. Okay, I respect. I if your argument is getting through the regular season better, cool. I mean, he ain't the better basketball player. You basically just told me something that he does. He helps a team get through a season better. I mean,
well, his value to Al Horford versus Zubac. His team is,
but that don't mean he's a better basketball player though.
But his value to his team is bigger value than Al Horford though.
Here's the thing: Al's about to start again because KP's out. So
that's true. That's true.
I don't think there was any intention of leaving Al off the pool. I think
I don't think
he just had a pool.
Yeah, no, he just wasn't on his thing. That's true.
Right. So I also I can talk myself into Horford over Zubac. Now I think that just guilty.
I can understand because again, like I think people have to remember what Al Horford was doing in the playoffs with no Porzingis to back him up. He played really, really well. So like I can see that like idea of the player being super on your mind and whatnot.
It was just easier to see where it would pan out.
Yeah.
So, and I just didn't think Zoo was like that kind of defender. Like all I could trust from Zoo at this point defensively was he would play Nikola Jokic really well for some reason, and that some reason is because he's like 285. But like he was a good rebounder, had like a little putback game, around the basket's cool, and drop big. But that wasn't anything special. I'd seen Al do age-defying things, and
legitimately.
I was convinced he was making sacrifices on a nightly basis to preserve his health because that what Al was doing didn't make any sense. So.
It didn't make any sense. He was guarding Luka on an island and actually doing a okay job at it.
Yeah, he could switch and his knees wouldn't disintegrate.
Yeah.
In fact, they were like quite good, and I was pissed. So, yeah, at the time, I feel like it's not as egregious as it sounds now.
That's just they can't love in the pool. He didn't make the list. It's fine.
Gets Horford to fifth, like honorable mention, not even top 15. I think he's an honorable mention, but that's where I would have him.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the role for Zubac is going to increase with Paul George gone. I think during the stretches of the regular season, you saw his role in their offense continue to go up, especially his productivity as a play finisher. More importantly, their defense when Zubac is off the floor is amongst the worst in the NBA. Like he's very needed for what that team does. And there's no one else big wise who can really replace his value. Plus in the playoffs, he still gave them 16-10 for the playoff series. I just think that
his value to the Clippers, who are already small, is pretty important, especially now with no Paul George. Their tilt is going to be mainly defensive build with James Harden, Kawhi, and he's going to probably be their third guy. I think he matters a lot more. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, what got me to tune into Zubac more was when like they didn't have a real backup big, and like after the Harden trade, they started out like super high, right, Derek? And then they like got worse. And I'm watching it, and it's like, bro, Zubac has no backup help. Mm-hmm. And as soon as he sat down, their defense went to shit. Like you know.
Oh, but here was my pushback at the time was they had no backup help. Zoo was playing like just sub 30 minutes. They would basically run Batum at the 5. They would run a forward at the 5. So it wasn't surprising me that their defense fell off a cliff. It's because they didn't have a real rebounder like size in there. So that's why I was like, I wasn't really moved, because I figured, okay, it's just because the Clippers decided to run 5 forwards.
And I also feel like that was their head coach being a jackass more than him not being that good.
Yeah, I mean, it's what it turned into because once they got a real defensive coordinator and like Chris Dunn, like a little POA help, now Zoo's in DPOY talks.
True.
I hear you.
I hear that. I just think Horford could do something similar. And I think the Clippers roster construction is the real reason why Zubac's value looks so nice.
Exactly. That's what I was basically saying, because I think that when we talk about at the bottom of the list, this is the bottom. Like the center pool's not that good for me letting through 20.
Yeah.
So when we debating at the bottom, we're splitting hairs. I don't think at that point it matters about who's getting through the regular season better. It should matter about who you think in the fire against the best of the best competition will give you more value. When you talk about the bottom, but at the top, I hear you. The argument you made for Zoo, I agree with the top 10 players having that conversation. At the bottom,
I think it's a flip for me though, Jay. Well, I feel like
give me the best player in the best situations.
I feel like that matters more for me at the top than the bottom, because overall to me, I'm looking at the entire season plus the playoffs. And I'm just saying, ultimately, in the role that Zubac had to play for the Clippers, he had to be consistent in his role. And for the entire season, his load on both ends was just a bigger load than Al Horford. I think at the bottom that matters more. At the top, everyone is good. So we now have to find out, well, who's the best of the good. I think at the top, it matters more.
I think the games.
I think I still feel that way, by the way. Like, I feel like if we're having a top 5 conversation, how dominant you are at your best matters to me more than how you are during the full 82. I think I still feel that way, Derek.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. It's just how far are you willing to drag that? Like, or limit that? Like, how many games do you need to see at your quote unquote best? You know, that's the tough part.
Sure. Yeah.
Played / minutes also. It's not enough. It's not enough of a gap in Zubac's favor. That's the problem. Horford played 65 last year and played like 27 minutes a night. And that number is about to go up this season with Porzingis out.
He will get more burn.
Did it go up?
I think Zubac's minutes is. I actually don't know. Let me check real quick.
I'm looking right now. What was the number before that I said?
I think you said 27.
It was 27 and a half. Let's go.
Let's
go. Got it.
It did go up. Also going to go up because Paul George, know what? I forgot. Yeah, we didn't talk about Kornet at all, and he I'm not gonna lie to you. I will make an argument Kornet might have been better than Al Horford in the regular season this year. Damn near.
Yeah, you got that.
And I think they're going to really rely on him more in the 2-man action with James Harden. I think a huge part of their success trying to make the playoffs is being like a top 10 defensive unit, and him being the main guy on the opposing end of James Harden, who his role goes up tremendously now, is going to be a huge part of why his value is high.
For sure. Look,
who was better in the regular season, though? I mean, you brought up that Al Horford played the 65 games. I
don't think Al was better last year than Zubac.
I don't either. That's why I'm like,
I think he's a better rebounder and rim protector.
Better rebounder during the regular season.
No, he's not.
No, Zubats.
Oh, Zubac.
I'm saying Zubats has Horford beat in rebounding and actual rim protection. As a defender
And scoring.
no,
He scores more than routinely.
at the basket, but like, I mean,
Yeah.
the jump shooting isn't
He's not
obviously
a better
a
scorer.
conversation.
He's not a better scorer. Period. Though he's not a better scorer.
You're going-
I would
I
say
disagree.
he's
I also
actually a better
here's
scorer.
my
I
problem.
think he is a better scorer.
Here's my problem with this.
Now, this is the interesting part, right? So, better score in terms of my output is better than you in terms of my efficiency and volume. Al Horford is a more versatile
Yeah.
weapon to score.
That's the miscommunication. Exactly that. It's your bag, your like diversity in which you can score versus your output, your production.
Yeah. Like, I think with Zubac, my thing is I feel like I could dump him the ball in the post and he could go get like a jump hook and actually score.
Mhm.
If he has like too much of a height advantage, he'll score. And he's a pretty efficient scorer. He's not like I would say, I don't think he shot less than 65 at the basket or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
And before we nitpick Zubac's skill set, which
And
always
he's,
is what people want to listen
boy, he was banging with Jokic all playoffs long, but I was lit.
to. Like Zubats has never played more than 30 minutes a game for a season, and I think it's going to be it's going to be a stretch for next season, even if he gets more usage from Harden, etc. So,
And then he played 78 games. How many minutes did he play this year?
just round up 33. So he did actually play more.
That's impressive though, because he played 33 minutes in 78 games.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
So, like, to me, I would give a slight edge to Horford. But before we go digging for a picture of Horford, the real question we should be asking: do we have 5 guys to fill in the honorable mentions that are better than Horford?
No,
or Zubats?
No, we do not.
I don't think you have 5 guys. No. Yeah.
He should be
I agree.
mentioned. Yeah.
Okay, so we got to dig up a picture of Horford.
Well, since we're saying DeAndre Ayton is a good at basketball.
Okay, yeah, I guess we can open the conversation to Ayton.
Ayton and Al Horford should be on here, and I agree with where Wendell should come off.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna push back on that personally.
Okay, well then, y'all think Wendell better than Ayton? Okay,
I do.
Okay.
Really tough, man. Really tough. It really is the battle of two cheeks.
Yeah, man.
What player would the Lakers rather have right this second?
I really need to. God damn, Derek. I didn't expect this to happen. Wendell versus Ayton. Okay. I think
Adder, let's pretend it's the same contract. Let's pretend Carter got cut and signs the exact same deal Ayton did.
I think the Lakers would. I want to say Ayton because he's just a better offensive piece than Wendell. I don't know, man. I'm just not really moved by Wendell at the same rate that I was. And I think Ayton's a loser.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Carter, I trust his defense more. And like the shooting is mostly hypothetical. Like it's, what did he even do this year? Like this year I know wasn't pretty. But his 2 best players were also missing. Let's see. So
how many games did he play?
He played 68. He only started in 51. So 46 from the field. Yikes. 23% from 3 this year. On to a game. Down from 37% the year prior. Ironically, his rebounding went up. I don't know what that means. Probably, I guess he's going against second units. So 9, 7, and 2 versus Ayton. So
I ain't gonna lie though.
Counting stats are Ayton, but like, man.
I'm just saying, if you're shooting sub 50% as a big, I don't know. Because, like, I don't think his volume on 3 was high.
No. I'm saying Carter. No, like the 37% was 3 a game.
Right, but I'm saying like he's not taking enough threes to make me care.
I guess I'm also just not thinking about like, do I care? How much do I care about offense for the Lakers? Your 3 best players are offensively centered. Hell,
I mean,
prior to Ayton, your 4 best players are offensively centered.
well, true. But like, I still think in terms of like creating good, consistent offense, I think Ayton is more viable for that than Wendell because of his skill to play finish. Now, I know the actual job on both ends doing it is a different conversation, but I think to maximize something, I think Ayton's more equipped for that than Wendell. I think defensively, Wendell's better for sure, but
if it's just the projection, I get it. Yeah, it's a safer bet that Ayton's going to be better. So,
I think you might have said the same.
Probably what we did. Yeah, that's probably the logic.
That's fine.
I think Wendell had a down year last year, but I think DeAndre Ayton was extremely underwhelming at the beginning of his season.
The irony.
His real value picked up towards like the last 2 months of the season. So I can hear you on that point. My problem with him is I do agree he's more talented for sure than Wendell. I think he provides more value in that role. He's still one of the most efficient play finishers in the league at times.
Okay.
But it's the consistency of that production for a full season that I question. I think you can
Which
make
is
an
literally what
argument that
happened.
next year he'll be better than Wendell just based off of the role that he's going to fit for that young Portland team that's not really going to be on shit. But post-bed,
I agree, Dan.
Ayton
Yeah.
was good. I got to give him that.
Right.
Ayton was playing some really good basketball towards the end of the season.
He was. And the funny part is the same shit happened where he was asked for the majority of the year and then at the end had his numbers. But overall, bleh.
And how
Yes,
much
did I promise his title is not attracting a single soul. It's not for that, man. It's real hoops, man. That's all.
is projection?
Wait, what is the title? Of the
I believe you
stream?
said 20. I titled it Ayton versus Wendell. 20%
Good
right
God.
there.
Oh my Jay Will God. wanted- Jay Will, you
That'll
wild.
get him.
If 40%, if
Why?
40% of it is what I go by, then Ayton definitely is over Wendell Carter. Because he's
What
been
up?
better than him.
I mean,
Yeah,
40%
if
is
it
last
is,
season.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only last season only?
We got 40%
No, I
last
got you.
season.
Gifted. Title it
I think,
Bam
right?
top 5 question mark.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Where over Bam? Hmm?
Nah, I mean, niggas crash.
Bam is still a center
Yeah,
next
I
year,
think-
right?
I
Because now Where is there?
mean, what? Where played a 5?
It's the Chet situation. That's what I'm saying.
I'm thinking. But
I
my
got
thing is, I think
nosed.
Ware would actually play the 5 more than Bam, though. I think Bam's a 4-man this year, honestly.
Full? Are we calling him a full-time 4?
I think so now because
Oh my God!
I would say that
nasty
because
this list about to be.
oh, I know for sure. Like listen, I'm saying that because you have Ware and then off the bench you also have Jovic. So I think he's going to be a 4 this year.
Hooey. All right. Bam or old man LeBron. Who we gonna see?
I mean, Jovic plays the 4 though, so I mean,
No, I'm kidding. But
technically Bam could be backup 5 with Jovic. That's fair to say.
yeah, I think whoever sits first, which I assume would be Ware, then Bam slides back to the 5. But that's what I mean. Like, Ware's gonna take up enough 5 minutes. I guess he has to.
I guess so.
More clickbait. 80 over Embiid. Ugh. Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I do think Bam is probably still top. Okay. Wemby, Jokic, Anthony Davis are like the 3 names I could probably see being better strictly because of health. After those 3 names, am I really saying Bam's a better big than Joel Embiid?
No.
No.
It's only if he plays. It's really games. There will not be a day where Bam is better than Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah. Oh, chat. I don't think I can say Chet's better than Joel next year if he's healthy. Oh, Chet. This is an older list. We are reacting to our VOD for last year. So these were our preseason predictions. And to be honest, we were kind of right. Because I know there's a bunch of prop about, I would say, Aiden, who's ass and a loser. But he could be better this year. So, like, I don't know. That's a whole different list, though. But these were our picks for now. I think the last argument here was, I think Zubac based. I think. Let's see.
It was Zoo versus.
I
Horford,
think
is what
like
we
the
were
middle
at.
ground was 40% last
Yeah.
season, 40% resume, and then 20% potential slash.
I mean,
projection.
WPR.
So he was better than Wendell half of the season last year. Resume is not conversation, just based off the last. And I mean, what I mean by resume is basic level of play the past couple of years, not just strictly what you.
Right.
That's been better than Wendell by a mile. And then when it comes to this, this is what it is. The projection of the prediction of Ayton and the stigma of what you believe Ayton is a player that won't produce his talent is why you think Wendell should be above him. That's literally what y'all doing.
I mean, Wendell's also playing winning basketball on a better team and doing his job better.
He barely played last year. And
he played the same number. He played the same number of games as.
I know, but I'm saying they still produce at a.
Blaze, I understand Aiden went to the finals. He has not been that same player since he went to the finals, by the way. Just so you know.
A great defense without Wendell in the lineup or playing spot minutes. He wasn't that big of a contributor.
I fully disagree. They don't have a ton of size, like
terrible
center size behind Wendell. Mo Wagner's on this list.
The Magic didn't contribute. Did he contribute that high to the Magic defense?
He was very good that year. Yeah, I agree.
Games?
Absolutely.
I can pull up numbers.
If you want to get like Suggs is like the highlight defender to me on the Magic, but Wendell is right there for me because he's a Swiss Army knife.
There was a time.
Like
there was a time where Carter was actually good enough for me to defend him like this.
But like the second best defender on the Magic
at that time, yeah. We were still trying to understand. We didn't understand at the time. It was just like Jamal doing a really good job, like organizing. But Suggs was POA, and then who else? Like Paolo wasn't a defender. Franz is cool, but he's progressively got better. But at the time he wasn't.
Is Franz better than him right now? On defense?
Yeah, positionally, yes. Like, yeah, Wendell's not getting enough boards. He doesn't even like have the starting job held down. So yeah, Franz better now.
We put Miles high because back then he was still a very unique big who could shoot and play defense hypothetically. He's gonna probably be in the same range this year, to be quite honest with you. Gifted, give me some aura. You'll get some in these arguments coming up.
Isaac, it'll be Isaac for me.
I mean, he can do a lot.
I get that. He's all right.
Again, it's the minutes thing. He plays less than Wendell does.
Tank was good. We are reliving our takes. So far, Jay Will was arguing Al Horford over Zubac. I think Real Talk said he would have Robert Williams as a top 15 lock if he was healthy.
No, even better though. He would have Nurkic over Wendell and Lopez.
Oh yes, he did say that. He did. Yeah, he did say that. This is true. Yes. Real quick, I'm gonna pull up the on-offs for Wendell. Yusuf, yes, real quick. In terms
how many games?
I'm pulling up on-offs on Wendell. We was locked in, boy. 2,805 total possession. And yes, chat, we are bringing up possessions and shit for Wendell. We some nerd ass.
Yeah, for real.
And he's
better use of our time. My goodness,
we're basically fighting over
trenches.
19 and 20.
The trenches, man.
I think Wendell is the closest you can argue, but Ayton needs to show me he cares about defense.
Will Aiden care about defense this year? It's a perfect segue.
For real. Oh, goodness.
No. Answer no. Not too much on Nurkic. He was up there with KD on the Sun. What you mean? What you mean up there with KD on the Sun?
He was, in fact, up there. He was
only
like in Phoenix.
KD was holding us back. Oh man.
To me, an overall slight positive off.
Oh no, Tank, you're right there. I forgot he did say that in the interview. Nurkic is really crazy, man.
Offensively. He's got insane skills and great talent.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, like taking mid-range jump shots and giving me a post hook like every 5 possessions is just not enough for me. Like rebounding is cool. That's definitely a plus, but it's not good enough. And defensively, he's just not. He just isn't it.
That was hilarious.
I mean,
man.
It's nitpicking, but like I also have got Lively, Claxton. I would take Gafford. Honestly, even him and like Ayton and Mitch is a conversation.
Was I wrong?
Real talk, what you saying? I ain't gonna lie. Were you wrong though?
At the time, was I wrong?
I actually don't know if you were wrong because I remember when Mitch came back, how much impact he brought when he came back.
Defense, though. Like, it's crazy because it's Mitch is so bad offensively.
He is bad
And
offensively.
Ayton is so bad defensively. Both can rebound. It's really just like flipping a coin, man.
But I feel like I can visibly see
Ayton
the
definitely
impact
plays
of
more.
Mitch better than Ayton.
Yeah, I mean, Mitch. Has Mitch had a better series more recently than Ayton? It's like he has to, but he's on the Knicks, I guess. So
I get the Ayton
I don't
issues,
know.
but it's more motor. But see, that's the problem. Like we all understand what his ability is, but he was disappearing for Portland. Like there were dead ass moments where I saw Donovan Clingan being a more impact big than Ayton on the same roster, and that's why he has to get taxed.
You were saying something about like games played.
Yeah, games
Yeah.
played from last season.
that's where the Mitch thing gets me.
Yeah, how many games did DeAndre
Being honest, Justin.
He played 55.
and Mitch played what?
Oh, I don't know what Mitch played. Wendell played
Mitch
55.
will probably play less because he got hurt.
I was
I'm
gonna say,
assuming,
he
right?
got-
Yeah, I know he got hurt, but I don't know. I'm kind of with Jay Will about the DeAndre Ayton thing. I think DeAndre Ayton is a very good player. Definitely has some weaknesses for sure, but I don't think like
Now, I'm really wondering when we start actually doing these lists again, where Ayton is going to be. Because remember, the
Oh
Lakers tax is
my.
coming. Okay, that is coming for people for sure.
I wanna know what Real Talk's thought process is. Is he gonna just throw him off the list completely? So it's Luka boost whenever he does good.
I ain't thinking about that angle. That's a good angle. I don't know actually. Tank said 200, 2,000%. Yeah.
200,000%.
Top 5, he's getting 25 and 10 off Luka PNR.
Ayton.
Good God.
I know he has.
Chat. The one thing we don't do in this chat anymore is do any links about Jason McIntyre. We do not care.
Great effect on that Orlando defense.
That man be
Pointed
yapping.
out.
Mhm.
I see that more so as
I will
he's
not.
like he's a position of need for them, and that's not necessarily pointing to how good Wendell is. It's just he is actually another sizable body that can get put out there. I don't know. DeAndre Ayton is better than Wendell Carter in my opinion.
All right, well
I just think
let's do this. Let's run through.
I don't think that's a horrible take.
Zubats, Zubats versus Nazarene. Let's do that. Who's going to be 15?
Oh,
I guess maybe
I think this is where I was really fighting for my life right here. I
we
think
should do this top to bottom. Probably be easier.
I think top to bottom is easier. I think we should go top to bottom with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
like 15 is where stuff gets like murky.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so we chose. Okay,
I think we agree Jokic is one for next year. I do want to say I don't think it's insane if one of us thinks Embiid could be number one next year, simply because last year before the injuries, he was better than
number
Jokic
one.
in terms of the regular season. He was number.
I stand on that.
I
I will never die on that tape.
for
stand on
5
that.
years.
No, listen,
That's-
I get it, but dead ass though, Derek. Like before he got hurt, that man was MVP.
I know exactly what he was, but I'm saying like this is why I don't rank him anymore.
I
It's
get it.
like I'm sick of having to throw in conditions.
If he was healthy, yeah, I understand. So I do think there is a legitimate argument to put Joel Embiid over Jokic. However, I think in terms of the postseason play we saw from Jokic, the durability gap and all that, that's why I have Jokic number one personally. But there's a basketball argument to say he could be better than him next year, even though I might not believe it.
Yeah, so, I mean, for me, I think the top 5 is set in stone. I have no problem with it.
I think Real Talk had Wemby at 4 over Bam. That's the one thing that we didn't agree about. What's your logic for that?
I think he's already the better offensive player. I think he's one of the, best vertical spacers already in the league, if not the best, probably rivaling AD. I think his shooting is very promising. I think we're going to see
Blaze,
probably around 36-37% from Wemby from 3 next year with some pretty decent volume.
Really good volume, by the way.
With him being, I think Bam probably right now is still probably the better defender, but the fact that that's kind of like a conversation, is also a big ups to Wemby. I just think the combination of it all, and I think he was showed some flashes as a passer also. Now they did come with a lot of turnovers for him, and he does definitely have weaknesses because he is not a strong player yet. So he still kind of gets, bullied and whatnot, pushed around. But I think Wemby's a better player than Bam right now. I think we kind of know what Bam is. He's around 20 points per game. Offensive player who can make some passes, and one of the most, if not the most versatile defender in the league, which is a great player. But I think Wemby's better next year.
I feel like this is the situation where projection could max out where Wemby's better than Bam. I don't think that is crazy to say that could happen. I don't think any of us thought in the moment that was crazy. I just think I wanted to give Bam a little bit, I would say, benefit of the doubt, and he let me down. That man was ass for like half the year.
Yeah, then, I couldn't believe what I was watching with Bam in the first 2 months.
It was sad. Now, he did turn it up, but at that point,
he turned it up back to normal. That was the problem.
I
thought this would definitely be the offensive jump season.
And we didn't get it.
Of some scoring, a little bit of a bag. He might be the first look for a Miami offense. And none of that happened. And now
is this the year?
He's not even the 5. It should be, because now he's not the 5. So, he doesn't have to worry about maybe crashing as hard, or he's going to have different matchups.
Oh,
so it should be.
Jay is tripping. We'll see though. But for me personally, I think Bam is better. I think defensively, Bam is better than Wemby. In honestly, a lot of areas. I think Wemby's help side is very, very beneficial because of his length, obviously, and his size and whatnot. But I think Bam is a much more solid, fundamental defensive basketball player. I think he's a better switch guy. I think he's even a better rim protector in certain aspects. And I think with the frequency of how much the Heat scheme relies upon Bam to switch, and he's literally everything for them when he's not on the floor, it gets very wicked for Miami. That might have been true, but I think I kind of undersold how the Spurs are literally a top 10 defense with Wemby.
Yeah.
I think he just has a bit more value. I think Wemby offensively, in terms of being a self-creator with his jump shot, definitely has a higher ceiling offensively than Bam.
Okay.
But the problem with that is I think Wemby is still trying to figure out his full offensive game. People love to give Wemby his flowers offensively for what he could be, but he's still a heavy turnover prone guy. I think he's probably a close enough passer to Bam. I do think is Wemby just not a better passer at this point than Bam? Or is that?
That's the
that might be close
thing. I really should say Bam should still have the edge, just based off of experience and like court mapping a little bit better. But man,
That's pretty close, right?
I'm high on Wemby's passing. I think I trust like his IQ plus being 5 inches taller. That's gonna be even better for him. I feel like that's why he should be a really good passer in his prime. Yeah, I think honestly, Gifted, we were both just cautious about gassing Wemby too much because we didn't want to just say generational equals generational this season. We just didn't want to be glazing.
I mean, at the time, people were saying he was going to be a top 5 player this year.
Right.
So, like, I think we're trying to definitely be cautious with that. Yeah, that's fair. A consistent conversation thing. I'm just asking you, what was the Spurs seed with Wemby this year?
But he wasn't playing 30 minutes a game.
Yes, and that's the argument to me. That's the argument to me.
I'll say this. I pretty much agree with everything Real Talk said. The only reason I'm giving Bam the edge here going into next season is
Tank.
Pretty much experience, because their skills match up really well already.
Yeah. Agreed.
I think there's a very good chance that Wemby could surpass Bam going into next season. It could get very gross in here, and Real Talk might not want to hear this, but Wemby could very well pass up another guy already in the top 5 range.
Ooh,
okay, Derek. Derek.
Look at me. Look at me go.
And look where we at now. That was good. That was good.
We saw it. Yeah, Embiid. All right.
Yeah, Embiid.
If everything goes well next season. Having said that, I need to see him play 70 games again, which is asking a lot.
We didn't
of
get that.
7'5".
Yeah, we did not get that, sadly.
Who's also skinny. That could be a challenge.
But
him playing 71 games last year.
It's weird because I feel like the blood clot shit was just such a random. Like, I don't want to say he's a big that is injury prone, because that's such like a random, like, what the hell thing that happened. Honestly, I don't know.
No, he's not prone.
Here was kind of a miracle by itself. So if he does that again, then we have that conversation. But if he plays, 55-ish, which completely realistic, then I'll give the slight edge to Bam. But I do think Wemby's already knocking on the door very quickly, just off of what we saw a bit of last year. But really, these projections are, unlike anything we've pretty much ever seen.
Okay. And I believe Tanashla in the chat, yes, when Wemby was on the floor, they were a above average defense. That is true. So, yeah. Did Jay Will say anything about these guys or no?
Nah, I think 1 through 5 slide right. So I ain't really got nothing to say about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Wemby hasn't played enough years in the NBA for him to be better than Bam.
So I think if we go through 6 through 10, we've got one extra. So one of those guys that's in the 6 through 10 has to slide down.
I'm dropping Porzingis personally. I drop Porzingis. Okay.
Yeah.
This is why I'm dropping.
Also the injuries. Again, I think
that's why you drop it for me.
And Boston,
that's why.
If Boston has more intel, feel free to say as much, Boston fans. But I believe he's missing guaranteed 30, potentially 40 games next year. So
really, is it that many games for him?
I think so. I think the surgery is taking a while.
How many games do you wind up playing?
Not going to be in a rush to.
I'm looking it up right now.
Bring him back.
I think 30 something.
They're gonna,
he played 42.
Blink.
Okay.
And have 50 wins.
So yeah.
So
half the season.
He missed half the season.
That's like the easy way to move him down. I think skill wise, it's a conversation with a couple of dudes, but I think Porzingis is 11 through 14.
Yeah, I drop him because of that. I think Porzingis had a ton of value during the regular season for Boston. I absolutely do not want to undersell or understate that. His spacing and his value as rim protector is a big part of why he's even on this list, this high up. But his injuries do concern me, and I think that value in terms of the regular season and the postseason. I mean, they went through an entire playoff run basically without Porzingis into the finals, and even then, he got hurt again in the finals. So
his age.
I kind of feel iffy about his positioning on the list because of that.
That got
But
so popular.
basketball player wise, I think Porzingis holds a ton of value, but I wouldn't move him down because of that personally.
I agree.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna say, like, my 6 through 10 went like this. I had Sabonis, I had Holmgren, I had Şengün, I had Gobert, I had Jared Allen. That was 6 through 10 for me.
So you had Sabonis over Chet.
I did. I kind of understand why. It just,
Durability.
tough. Durability, floor raising, and I didn't trust Chet. I didn't trust Chet's availability, not because of like the injury he did get, but of just not being durable enough to do it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I trusted Sabonis production, I think, more.
I think that mainly came from his rookie year because prior to this, he played 82 games. So, like, I think that was just more so the like idea of
it was me projecting.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's the thing. I wasn't projecting a freak injury like what actually happened, but I was projecting that he would get banged up and OKC would be overly cautious as they have been the last 5 years because they knew they had iHeart right there. So there was no need to risk Chet if he was like just nicked up with something. It's like, okay, well, you're skipping this game. We don't need you. That's what I was banking on, but instead he just missed time. So that's why I picked a bonus.
Blaze said, I just don't understand y'all conversation about injuries and you have Joel Embiid higher up on the list. I know how great he is. I mean, context wise, I'm pretty sure before last year he actually won the MVP, right?
2 years prior to this. So like the year before this one, he had played just under 40 games. And this was like the year we were convinced he was going to be like he was MVP before he got hurt, right? The year before that, he had won the MVP. So that's what we were going off of.
Hurt, and then this is our list.
Yeah, and then he's
projecting. Yeah.
This season he gets hurt, but we're projecting that he was going to finish top 2.
And I feel like that projection for Embiid on this list holds up mainly because in that, I would say 3 years span, he won an MVP and consistently when he played, he was like a top 5 caliber player, period. Like
he was top 2 in MVP voting for 3 straight years and was number 1 before he went down.
There you go. That's why. No, I agree how great he is, but every argument. Well, no, that shifts though. Like if you're like a top 10 caliber player and you don't play as great as how he can play, the injury tax is going to be higher for you. It's just how it works, if that makes sense. Like, it's not going to be a consistent tax. It does shift, I would say, based on how good you are when you are healthy.
I was going to say bad Joel.
Like, he's still a very good player.
Is still a top 5 center.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. Like, bad Joel is still a top 5 center. And granted, like at this time, moving forward, like age is only going to make it worse for him, but obviously with everybody, but that's what it is. But we got to put Wemby up there with Jokic, Embiid, and AD.
I'm talking about this year?
Yeah, we're talking about like for projecting. And
yeah,
I don't know how you'd put Wemby any lower. If you've watched him,
it's not possible.
Do you understand why he should be that high? We can't move other guys up.
That's factual. Yeah. Agreed.
That's what we're saying, Blaze. Like this is last year's list. Like this year it'll be different. Yeah. So yeah, and as far as the rest of my 6 through 10, I feel like that makes sense. I had Allen 9. I think I had Şengün 8. That's crazy of me.
I think you said Şengün 8.
I don't know why I was so generous.
I had Sabonis, I had Holmgren, I had Şengün, I had Gobert, I had Jared Allen. That was 6 through 10.
I see Şengün over Rudy and Jared Allen.
Yeah, I mean that kind of works. I don't like it because I still don't trust Şengün, but
Not
makes
too
sense.
crazy.
Nah, I don't think it's crazy. I feel like I'm just battling my own thought process here, though.
Fair.
I mean, I'm usually a games play guy myself. Usually, I know I'm being hypocritical, like as far as my usual standard, as far as being high on KP. But man, KP on the basketball floor, bro. You talking about a real 7-3 sniper? I'm talking about somebody who's
that's true.
consistently hitting. Like the spacing he provides isn't even like normal big man spacing because he's shooting from 27, 28, 29 feet. You know what I'm saying? You have to respect that. And then he's a real rim protector, like a legit deterrent at the basket. Now you can get somewhat physical with him still to this day, kind of a slim frame, but the shooting, still being a very good vertical spacer as well. His mobility to me is kind of underrated, especially for his size. Not a lot of people talk about it, and his agility. And then also the way he capitalizes on those switches. The reason why running pick and pop and pick and roll and all of that is so effective for that Boston team is also because if you switch that action, KP was absolutely destroying people in that mid-post area with those, face-up jump shots.
Absolutely. He's one of the best post-up centers in the league last year, for sure.
He just torched teams this year with that. So I think just his value on the court puts him at 6. Like I have Chet right behind him, and I think Porzingis should definitely be somebody that like.
So yeah, Porzingis over Chet.
Yeah, Porzingis 6th. That Boston stuff was doing wonders.
It might be a little too high. So, like, I think the reason why is because of what KB did to, like, make the illusion of Boston being this, like, completely unbeatable team. But that was better than, like, what he... Yeah, right. Yes. I think him being such a great fit and a great bailout piece for Boston is what elevated his role more than what he actually was as a player. I think that's a fair thing to say, Tank. Yeah. Damn, over Chet is kind of.
Chet really pays attention to, while adding a few more ancillary skills. I think that he, can potentially be better than KP at, but KP is like the prototypical 2024 center. Protect the rim, space the floor, both with shooting and vertically, and punish mismatches when switchable teams think they can switch and put a smaller guy on you. And he does all of that.
Just remember that.
Okay. Jay Will, feel free to give your thoughts about KP. Honestly, I don't disagree with anything Real Talk said. I think KP really has that value. I just can't come off of the durability and games played when I think the other bigs have a bit more of a responsibility to their teams with their value, and the games played just kind of makes him go down. I think value-wise, he's everything that Real Talk said. I don't think he dragged anything he said.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same thing. I don't think, me personally, I'm not going to use games played in this conversation when the player is clearly better than another player. That's just why I'm in with it.
All right, so then what should we do for this then?
Where did you have KP rank, Jay Will, on your list?
I think Gio was a Boston guy.
Mm-hmm.
See, he said 9. Okay.
Averages thing. Because
we gotta do the averages thing.
Yeah. I'm disrespecting the hell out of Porzingis then compared to the rest of y'all.
Wait, where'd you have KP at again?
Let's do these. Let's do some numbers because I had like 11 through 15 or honorable mention. I was super low.
Oh, 14. 14.
Like games played is gonna matter. It's not a talent thing. I mean, even with a talent thing, like, so you said Jay, what you had at 9th?
Look at Jay Will face.
9th. Okay, so
9th. I think he's behind Sabonis. I think he's behind Chet. And I think he's behind Rudy.
In a playoff series on your playoff team, do you want Sabonis on there before Porzingis? If both healthy, if both are healthy, do you want Sabonis on your team?
It depends on my team. It depends on my team.
See, I don't want to be nasty, but like, if we want to do that, I would have taken him over. I would say KP this year, undoubtedly. No question.
That's, I mean, you're taking playoff. Like, who do you want in the playoff is not the best measurement for that, but
it's not. Because I don't know how many games KP's going to play in the playoffs.
Right.
It depends on my team.
It depends on my team.
That's too much.
It depends on my
If
team.
it was you,
It does depend on team, yeah.
Eric and Gifted, I want Sabonis. I mean, not Sabonis, Porzingis. If it's LeBron, AD, I want.
If it was us four on this stage,
You want Sabonis?
if they can't hoop, you can't hoop. Real talk. I don't know about Derek. He probably gonna be our
But
coach.
you got to.
I know you can.
Every 3 months.
For me, I'm the only hooper up here. I want Sabonis. I ain't got no help.
Yeah. I agree with Jay Will on that.
Never come no cookout, but you talking about you the best Uber. That shit crazy. That shit crazy as fuck to me.
Man,
I ain't
come
gonna lie.
on, come
I don't
on,
like
bro.
disrespect.
Jay will staying home. Jay will staying home. Yeah. Like, look, I hear the argument for KP. It's like we know what he is as a basketball player, talent wise, but does it not affect his ranking if he's gonna miss 25 30 games?
I think it should.
I mean,
Also,
I
keep
understand the
in
argument.
mind.
We do have Embiid number 2, though. Just mind you.
Oh, okay, sure. A couple things with that. Embiid doesn't normally miss like 40 plus games. KP, we've got multiple instances of that.
That's true.
We also don't have KP averaging 35-11 and being the same defender as Joel.
Stop. At the point of making the list, Embiid wasn't playing routinely 40 a year. That's not the case. That part is true. You can say he was prone, yes, to being injured. He was still playing more than, I believe, at least 45 games a year. It wasn't 40.
he was averaging 50 prior to the past season. He had played 30 games exactly once.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's true.
I'm taking Joel's defense over KP's, and I'm also factoring in Boston's got the best defense in the league by a country mile with the rest of the talent around him. Like, I'm sorry. There's no other Sixer that's Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jason Tatum, or Jaylen Brown.
And like I know people not gonna like this argument either, but like my other thing with Porzingis is like
I see it, Spartacus. I was exaggerating.
Yeah. My other thing with Porzingis as well is like if you compare Porzingis to like maybe Sabonis, right? Like a lot of people want to shit on him because they don't trust him as. I mean, Denver, I see that post, but it's like we're comparing the last 3 years sample size of Joel and why he was placed at 2 compared to Porzingis, who misses more time than Joel routinely. So that's not really comparable, especially when as players, they're just not close. Yeah. One player was arguably the best player in the world. Like, that's something we got to talk about. As like a playoff big, I hear that. But in terms of value, last year, Sabonis was the best king for the entire season. That was the value that he brought to the Kings. I don't think Porzingis could be relied upon to play a role like that because of his health. And that impacts his value to me.
I don't think.
Also, just his value.
Real talk trying to come in with the Sabonis stuff. That's not a conversation. The conversation is between KP and Jared Allen. I don't think the other guys that's in front of him we should be debating. I mean, no, he's supposed to be in front of Sengun and Jared Allen. To me, now Jared Allen is the one. Jared Allen is the one that I would not push back to y'all if y'all put Jared Allen. I'm not gonna push back that hard. Sengun, that's the one I'm gonna push harder for.
I do not believe anybody up here that thinks in a playoff that is taking a healthy Sabonis.
But it ain't just playoffs, bro.
Yeah, you got to move on. You got to move on from the Sabonis stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We can't spend too much. Jared Allen and Sengun is what I'm talking about. Bro. And nah. You tripping?
No.
He's not that good, bro. Turn over your right shoulder, please.
And like, I'm sorry, but it's like, Derek,
I'm damn near sure if we actually go through the playoff numbers for KP, like he's never gonna be the one to carry my offense or defense in the playoffs. He's going to be the piece that helps move it, yeah, but he had AIDS. Okay, no, guys, pre-AIDS KP wasn't that great in the playoffs.
Yeah, he didn't play in the playoffs. He played 3 games. Like, that's the point.
Yeah.
That's why he was moving down.
Yeah. I think he was getting gassed up off of the ring, to be honest with you.
It's 100% what it was. And that's fine. Like, that's what happened to everybody. Horford got gassed because of the ring in this very conversation.
Hey, listen, I won't scam him, though. He 100% hooped in them 3, but it's still 3, though.
Please.
It's still 3.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
No, excuse me. Turn over your left shoulder and do something with your right hand. Turn over your left shoulder and do
play
something
82
with your right
games. Like
hand.
that shit not gonna move me, bro. I'm sorry.
Kiana, 68 games 2 years ago, 77 games last year for Jared Allen.
He played 70 what games last year?
77.
Played 77 last year, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he missed pretty much the beginning and then came back in.
So this conversation seems to be between Porzingis and Şengün, who gonna move down. Oh wow!
Look, I'm not a Şengün lover by any means. Quite honestly, I think he's overrated.
Right with Şengün,
but I also think he's going to look pretty good next year. And if you want to say projections overweighing, that's fine. He also typically plays games, so
oh, heaven sent with the Rockets not making the playoffs. I mean,
oh,
and they were the number 2 seed. Oh,
that didn't go so well.
Okay, how good was Şengün last year?
He was pretty good, I would say.
Yeah, I think he
kind of mid.
Like by by center standards, he was a top 10 center last year. By his standards, it was disappointing, especially the finishing.
He wasn't much better than Jalen Green. I don't know if I can say that.
I
don't know if I can say that. I don't know if I can say that at all. I'm sorry. That Jalen Green shit was
how real is his the defensive improvement? That's the thing I kind of doubt, but I do think he's a better finisher than he showed. He just had a bad year.
I think that's fair to say, honestly.
I don't know. Rockets not making the playoffs. I mean, that's fine. I don't know that they will either, but
oh wow.
Real quick,
what did I say
in the YouTube chat?
What did I say? I said the Rockets weren't making the playoffs.
Not so fast.
Fine. He also typically plays games, so I don't know. Rockets not making the playoffs. I mean, that's fine. I don't know that they will either, but
all right.
I don't know that they will.
All right.
I don't know that they will. We didn't know.
A crazy take.
A lot of people didn't know. We got to keep it a whole band.
I mean, not making the play. People didn't have them winning 51 games, but not making the playoffs.
I think people saying they wouldn't make the playoffs is not a crazy take, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had them in the play-in, not a top 6 seed,
and they were top 2.
Right,
which,
that's obvious. I was still wrong, obviously, but it wasn't that bad.
Right. That's all I'm saying. Real quick, I got a comment in the YouTube chat. What is Real Talk talking about? Please tell Real Talk that Porzingis is a bad playoff performer.
I don't know about
Was he on this?
overall.
I don't think that's true. He had a bad playoff run with that Mavericks team that one time. Outside the bubble. I think even in the bubble though, he was playing pretty good basketball.
He played good in the bubble. He was pretty abysmal in the playoffs. He was hurt last year in the play. He's just not available enough in playoff games.
He's just hurt. Really he's hurt a lot. I'm not mad at the
I would say
argument.
I think he had 2 very good games in this year's finals. I don't know that he was outstanding the rest of it.
Yeah, I'm good on KP being lower, to be honest with you. I would comfortably take Sabonis over KP for a team during the entire 2025 season. I think he can be a big piece that puts the team over the top, sure, but we literally saw Boston go an entire playoff run without him, and then multiple finals games without him too. He's good,
Facts.
but I don't think he's needed.
I mean, they
So
didn't
then-
run into a team that really exploited him not being there. Also,
Yeah, that's how good they were, because they were better
Yeah,
than all those
that's true.
teams.
Yeah,
So then okay. Look, here's my thing, right? Şengün to me is hard to rank. I got to be honest.
True.
Because I think his defense is pretty bad. But I think offensively he's pretty skilled. His passing is pretty good. Sometimes he can have bad turnovers, the free throws. I would like to be just a little bit better. But I think generally in terms of the floor of the offense he has to carry, I think he can be solid. Houston's offense isn't that good though. I ain't gonna lie, I was still right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
still fun.
I mean, to be fair, that wasn't that hard to predict.
Yeah. I just think if you told me you knew their offense would be ass and they would still be a top 2 seed, I'd probably laugh at you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can't lie. Like, that's really why, which, by the way, can you imagine if this year they have a lower seed with a better offense?
Which is probably gonna be the case.
Yeah. They wind up not making the playoffs but either.
Yeah, like I don't know. The problem is we don't really know what the Rockets are, and I don't think the Rockets know what they are either.
We don't know. That's facts.
I think Şengün actually.
I don't hate this list right now, to be honest with you.
Floor
It's not a bad list at all
Porzingis.
so far. Outside of the Zubac.
I know what they are at there.
So I like, again, I'm not a big Şengün fan either. I think his defense was pitiful in stages. I think he can turn into an okay drop defender, but not giving me much else. Oh, I'm hearing the fuzz from somebody.
Oh, real talk, your mic is cooked.
That was some brutal static.
Oh,
Mike
Mike
good.
I'm gonna fast forward through that static.
Are some guys on this list that,
He really is, thank.
you know, probably aren't going to be in the playoffs or aren't going to be in good playoff situations next season. But I don't know. If Şengün is giving me like 20, 10, and 5 and is the best offensive player on the Rockets, that's got to be something.
I mean, that's dead what happened.
I'm sorry.
Like Porzingis
I wanna
is
say
I
what
know
this.
that I
is
know hindsight and everything, but it's just seeing Zoo at 15 every single time is just so crazy.
It's just so funny, man.
Porzingis a fourth
Yeah, and
option?
I wouldn't put that offense not being the greatest on
I think that's fair, Tank.
Şengün
Right.
either last year. I mean, there's a myriad of factors that played into that, and he was a bright spot of their offense, not somebody that they were the reason why it wasn't a top 10 offense.
I'm gonna say this. I think me and Real Talk, maybe he backs me up on this. We are extremely have a lot of gratitude for joining the Gifted Hoops brand and being able
Oh,
to
God.
do this list. But you two guys has been day ones. Y'all can make an executive decision to move right along if we can't get somewhere. So if y'all think KP should not be top 10, let's move forward with that. I'm not gonna push back that much.
Why Thanas is not on the list. Get the
Thanas is fault.
Then-
Fast forward.
Okay, so we have
I
Jokic.
see the
Just-
talent.
We're just unfortunately adding to the fake Boston sob story of, oh my God, everybody underrated.
Don't they want this though? Because now we're saying Porzingis not
I
top.
forgot. Boston fans were being so upset about the
Yeah.
list. Like, you really? You think Zubac's better than Al Horford? Yes.
Yeah, Horford's not even there.
Yeah.
Center, so
And-
now
yeah.
they're underdogs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The fake
Yeah,
sob
all Boston
story.
fans
Like,
came through
right.
Everybody counted us out. Like, shut up. Y'all the best.
What are they gonna say now?
We gotta stop this.
Hashtag different here. I feel it. I feel it, Boston fans. Stop calling us a super team. I love
What?
Keanu, man.
Hello.
Okay, so then we have Jokic, Embiid, Anthony Davis, Bam, Wemby, and
Do we want
Question.
to move stuff around 6 through 10 before we move on?
I kind of do.
Will says
I got a hot take. I got extremely hot take.
Oh,
but I'll let Jay.
What did I say, man? What did I say?
Will go first. What you want to move around, Jay? Will.
Yeah. Put Sabonis at 7.
Wait,
you know what?
I'm cool. Sabonis is better than Rudy Gobert.
I know. I'm cool with him at 8. You right. I'm cool. I just put him in front of Allen.
Wait.
Okay. So this is basically Sabonis versus Allen. You saying?
It's not a versus. He's in front of Allen.
Oh, so you're saying that he's definitively better than Allen?
Sabonis is in front of Allen. Yes, sir.
Yes, I agree. I don't think that's crazy to say. I think Allen gave a lot of value to the Cavs defense. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still down to say that. And I understand Şengün defense. I said Şengün, Jesus Christ. I understand that his defense isn't great, but this Jared Allen playoff shit, I'm sorry. I might be taxing too hard because of that. I don't know, but man, bro. Consistently, he just less of a man to me. I don't know, especially without Evan Mobley. But I think the season Sabonis had last year, he was better than De'Aaron Fox. I know the Fox people don't want to say that, but last year he consistently showed up. He played a ton of games,
bro.
I mean, guys,
I think him over Allen is fair.
It's just all the wrong things.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll say this.
Ty
I think
Jerome
this is kind of the last year for Sabonis.
Set his contract on fire.
Set his contract on fire with the super minimal.
Like as far as the measuring stick, because I mean, not that the Kings are a guaranteed playoff team. Sorry, but if Sabonis has another bad series, I mean, then he's unfortunately locked as far as his like reputation. Because he has been a playoff dropper. There's just no other way to view it.
I have a hot take.
Someone shows you.
I'm so I keep saying I have a hot take. What is it, bro?
They are. Believe, like, bro. Hey, Sabonis is who he is.
The rest of y'all do not like Sabonis.
He's a right shoulder bandit. He's not going to turn over. You know, like, it is what it is. He's not ever going to turn over his left shoulder to do anything. Not a nothing. And we see it. We'll see it get exposed again when he gets to another playoff series. But hey, he's able to run 50 million DHOs in a regular season game. So kudos to him, and he rebounds. Also a 5 that doesn't protect the rim either. But you know, great player.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I'll leave my hot take alone. We could just move on.
I hid my hot take. This makes me even more nervous because I know I'm gonna say it at some point.
Oh, come on now, get there.
You were definitely trying to move Rudy up to 6.
What is it?
Oh,
I wasn't letting you go. I wasn't letting you go.
Man. Oh man, if I was Rudy.
Is it Rudy?
I'm not gonna lie.
Are you defending the Frenchman again?
I'm not gonna lie. It is Rudy talks. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think Chet being over Rudy is more projection than what reality is.
There it is.
You almost got away with it too.
I almost squeezed about that shit, man. Look, I'm gonna be honest, man. Gobert had such an up and down season because of the injuries. But my God, did his offense feel like it got worse? Like I don't know, man. It was pretty bad.
So real.
Yeah.
I think Chet offensively has a prototype to have way more skills. I think you can say that he's a more skilled offensive player, but I think his value offensively, since we're talking about the playoffs a whole lot, he didn't look great offensively in the playoffs. Defensively, he was a beast for sure, but the value that Gobert provided to the
still
Wolves
looked better
regular
offensively
season and
than
the
Gobert
playoffs defensively showed up for the entire time, and I think he had a higher value. But the projection for Chet, because he's young, he's basically Wemby light. Like, I can see people saying he's over Rudy, so I'm not gonna really push back too crazy.
I still don't lose. But let's go.
I don't know. I just want to put that out there.
Honesty, Dig. Honesty.
Oh shit!
I hear it. I mean,
never thought I'd say
I
this,
had
but
Rudy
W
at 9.
playback.
Yeah, man.
Because I guess I do
They
care too much
added
about
a,
offensive execution in fourth quarters.
They added
Rudy
online
doesn't give me
to the VIP manager.
But
That's pretty
Sabonis
helpful.
also is a playoff dropper, so I don't know. Maybe I'm favoring Sabonis a little too much. Regular season
You don't have to
value.
do roll calls anymore.
Definitely give Rudy defense.
Good Lord.
He still is top tier.
What a time that was.
My defense of Jared Allen would be this, and I had him at 10. Actually, I had Şengün over him, which I didn't even feel that good about.
Hopefully they got rid
They'll
of
actually have an
Reese
offensive coach now that will tell Allen where to be.
You say you had Şengün over Allen. You still feel that way?
Nah, oh yes, it did. I mean, projections on my side. For the take, Şengün's only what, like 24?
Yeah.
So a better finishing season from him and the supposed defensive improvement, like, yeah, it probably should be Şengün over Allen.
I don't think that's crazy.
I mean, like you said, it's Allen's playoffs that are cooking him. Because I love what he does as a player. I think he's like an underrated passer, or at least a partner with a point guard.
Yeah,
like, I think his and Garland's 2-man game is really underrated, but unfortunately, it doesn't translate for either of them in the playoffs. So it's like I can't defend him any better if he doesn't get it done in a series.
I think that's fair.
And stand around in the elbows, which when that didn't work, he didn't tell him anything different. So that's all I can say. If you want to say he got manhandled by Mitchell Robinson the year before, valid, because he did.
Got destroyed that series. So I remember that.
I think Allen's better moving forward. I do think he's 10th.
Okay.
So, but I think most people up here will say Jared Allen's better than Şengün going into next season, which is also fine. I'm not going to defend Şengün that hard.
I just want to read off Wolves' instant comment because that's really my thing. Like, I think the size of what Gobert does for the 5 position, which you need a 5 to do, fundamentally, he does way better than Chet, who's trying to grow into that based off of his size and his strength. And I think positionally, the value of that, especially if Chet isn't going to consistently be creating his own shot enough and really, taking advantage of those closeouts and those overall mismatches. If he's not doing that to me, then I don't think he's a better player overall than Gobert, even though he might have more skills. That might not be. I'm trying to think in my head. So, like, it's hard to evaluate because Chet got hurt for the majority of the year last year, but I still think his current value is higher than Gobert's because of the offensive woes, and also because I think Gobert's kind of slipped a little bit defensively. But I also think the injuries for Gobert kind of impacted his season too.
They did, but I feel like unless you're saying Chet's going to get hurt again, you can't really put Gobert at his level moving forward.
Yeah, that's fair.
So at the time, I don't think it's crazy because you're basically taking floor over ceiling with Chet, or you're taking Gobert, his floor over Chet, which is kind of like, I mean, that makes sense. That's not crazy. Just moving forward, it's no longer the case.
I agree. Yeah. Damn, I found a way to evade the L. Let's go, man.
I think that's a nasty argument, and the reason why I think that's a nasty argument because I saw what he put in the chat. He said like he wouldn't fare well against Jokic.
I don't think he would. I think Jokic would like.
I mean, I can hear that argument, but I would also counter that and say the likelihood of Minnesota beating the Mavericks if Chet was there, I think goes up tremendously. So I think in another series, he provides more value than what Rudy was able to provide in a series.
So you think
another tough hypothetical?
Yeah. Maybe if they potentially even run Chet and Cat or Chet and Nas lineups, you like that. That brings a whole nother element to their offense in that series. And he's probably still just as good, if not better, in pick and roll with Luka spamming that.
Okay, so you're counting the Denver argument to basically say like the Mavs argument. I think what I would say is at the end of the day, and this is kind of my problem with that whole series, right? Because I've not watched that series back, I would say twice now, right? My issue with that series is the biggest problem in the series where the number 1, number 2 options offensively did not show up consistently.
And to me,
True.
based off how the Mavericks defense was, I don't think their scheme was going to dramatically change if Chet isn't taking advantage of the defense, which is why OKC struggled versus them, because Chet did not take advantage of it. But the projection piece of can he work on that and be that player in year 2, based off how dominant he was in his first year, I can't really push back to. So
how good you think Chet was in that series against the Mavericks? Because I think
this is where I think it's simple. I think Rudy should be over players that we know because would he bring the elite rim protection and the value he bring on defense. He should be over players that we know are up and down.
Oh, the Nas Reed poll. I think Chet's up and down.
I don't think we're going to talk about
He's
him
good.
again.
He's elite defensively.
I'm thinking about it.
I think he'll definitely come up. In fact,
I don't remember.
In fact, I'm pretty sure he's the next argument. Damn near.
Really?
If you know he's elite, if you're going to call him elite defensively already, and then you're going to call the other player elite defensively, we already know it's not a conversation offensively. Now, I would hear you. I would hear you if you told me that you thought Rudy was elite and Chet was great, a tier below. But if you think both of them elite, then what's really the argument?
Well, I think Chet's rim protection was elite for sure. My problem is offensively, Gobert is a worse player than Chet. I can hear that, but I'm saying in terms of what Chet actually executed offensively, his offensive value wasn't that great in the playoffs. I was basically saying he was overrated offensively, which I think is true. But even that version of Chet is still better offensively than Gobert. So fast forward a little bit.
I'm a resume person too, but
to the degree that we know you can, and it becomes role.
Chet with more respect than Rudy, even though he did not shoot well.
I think at the beginning of the series, yes. I think as they kept going, it wasn't the same respect. No.
What's happening?
Keith Daniels was getting manhandled by Luka in certain possessions. Rudy was late, and then when
I'm a part of Chet FC and Gobert FC. This is a hard time for me.
Jaden was doing okay when he switched on to a guy like Kyrie. Rudy was early and overcompensating, and then a big like Gafford or Lively got to finish. So whether that's Minnesota scheme, Rudy communication issues, I don't know. But what I do know is Chet showed me plenty in 2 rounds and 82 games. Chet played 82 games last year.
There it is.
And offensively, like, is Rudy a better screen setter? Yes. Cool. Is he a better interior finisher? Not by much, but sure. No. Like, but that's I'm saying I'll give Rudy better interior finishes around the basket.
Rudy was still better in the paint than Chet, though.
It definitely didn't look good, but statistically speaking,
finishing, I'll give that to Rudy. But every other metric favors Chet. I like 30% for a second round series against a veteran playoff team. He still shot them, and he was just under 50% from the field overall in that series. Like, Chet is going to be better than Rudy at some point next year. It's just a matter of when.
I don't think that's crazy. But my problem with this, though, is at the beginning of the season for the Wolves, it was predictable that they were going to be a pretty good team because of the whole scheme of having year 2 Gobert.
Yeah.
And they were the consistent number 1 defense all the way through. But then once you got to the playoffs in the first round against the Suns, his defensive value stood up. And this got about the Wolves Suns series. That's why I was riding so hard. Mainly because so many people said, "Oh my God, the Wolves are going to get swept," and they fucking beat the shit out the Suns. I remember this now. Specifically versus the Denver Nuggets. The reason why they were able to win the series is because Karl Anthony Towns was able to shade on Jokic, and Gobert essentially took Gordon out of the series as you progress further and further in the series. They're the only team that like really gave them that problem defensively. I think the biggest issue I have with the Mavs series is how many times was Jaden, who's the elite defender, getting put in jail routinely. I don't think that's a problem. Boy, Jaden was getting his ass cooked in that series still. I remember that still to this day. Of Gobert overcompensating, even though he did have moments where, yes, that was true. I think it's a problem of how
you saw a great offensive player use his strength to consistently put Jaden McDaniels on his hip routinely over and over and over. And that led to him having to guard 2-on-1 in many, many different types of overall situations. Also, in that same series, when Gobert was off of the floor, you saw their defense fall off completely.
Yeah, it's a real talks point. I think Chet played 2-on-1 actually better with worse defensive help. And again, and I hear that, Gifted, but Chet, Gobert wasn't getting it back on offense. Chet can actually give me something on offense. If Gobert was stuck picking up a dumb foul because Jaden got put in jail or Ant gambled or Conley was too small, cool, I get it, because all those things happen. But then Gobert cannot give me a layup on the other end. And that's the problem. If I can't trust my starting lockdown center to do anything offensively.
Now, I will say this, Derek. This is the problem I had with Chet this year's playoffs. Because I don't think he really did enough to escape the I'm a overrated offensive player talks.
I mean, I'd agree. Was he put in those talks this year? I guess. I feel like in the moment we weren't talking about it as much. We were just kind of saying he's disappointing. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe I just am not remembering the talks in the first place. I feel like he was just upsetting, blowing dunks dunk after dunk in the finals, selling layups. That 3-ball wasn't really around most of the playoffs. That's what was frustrating. But I think his spacing was valuable. I think he was still understanding when to give the ball up. So he was doing stuff, but yeah, it was still not great.
What, a 10-year NBA vet at this point? He's at least 30. You got to give me something offensively. I'm not saying you got to put Jokic in the basket, but you got to give me a hook. You got to. I don't think he gave you off the glass.
Now, listen. I do want to point out. He gave you a signature post fadeaway in a game 7. I ain't never seen Chet do. I'm just when the money was on the line, he did.
I don't think he gave you much. I mean, he gave you a little turnaround fade.
Yeah, see,
Did have a couple of them, but 2 ain't enough.
I'm gonna just say this last part about this, right? I hear everything you're saying. I just think it would be different if Chet, to me, was a more consistent player offensively in those spots. He's a rookie, so if you're saying the projection is what that'll be, then fine. But I just feel like Gobert, even versus the Suns or whatever, he showed you moments where, okay, he's giving you 16 to 18 points. And the biggest difference in why they went that far is because of their too big lineup. A lot of times they had to touch foul Gobert, and he was knocking down his free throws, which was still impacting the game.
I made the value that he was in my bag a little bit.
Defense was still severe through the playoffs. Yeah, but again, we spent a lot of time on this. If you want to say that Chet is,
and that's why this argument.
Yeah, we did spend a lot of time on that though, because he made
long term, okay, but I'm taking Claxton right this second.
Wait, over who? Hang on.
Yeah, I think
is Claxton better than a Lively? Oh, this is a Claxton Lively. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right. I think so. Right now, yes. This second, yes. If you want to take him long term,
I don't think that's crazy.
Long term.
Is that a bad take out of you?
No, right that second.
I don't think that's a bad take.
I think that was okay. Sadly, neither of them did anything this year. That was
neither of them did shit anyway. So
it was good. So
yeah,
okay, but I'm taking Claxton right this second.
Okay, so then I want to say this. I think Zubac belongs in the 11 through 14, and this is where. Okay, listen. I want you to look at how much time is left. This is how I know this conversation is about to happen. I think I'm about to shit all over Naz Reid too. Tier, and it's mainly because of the role that he plays for the Clippers on his team. The consistency of his production overall, and he's still a pretty good shot blocker, specifically what the Clippers defense drops to when he's off the floor is pretty abysmal when he's not there. When he's off the floor, they are the 32nd percentile defensively. They give up 117 points per possession when he's off the floor. Like, that's just a massive drop off. I get that you might not like the minutes or whatever, but that much value plus what he can do offensively, especially in an enhanced role with Harden, who loves to give his bigs the ball, I think he's going to hold more value than those guys. Strong open statement.
Let me ask you, Gifted. And really the panel. We've got Porzingis locked at 11.
Yeah.
And then we've got Miles Turner, Isaiah Hartenstein, Naz Reid.
Good Woods.
And right now I'm talking about Claxton.
It's not clickbait. It's real.
Are any of those five guys worse than Zubac?
Wait, who did I say?
Because I say no.
I mean, hang on. What did you say? Let's see.
Claxton.
Yeah.
Are any of those four guys? And really the panel. We've got Porzingis locked at 11.
Yeah.
And then we've got Miles Turner, Isaiah Hartenstein, Naz Reid. And right now I'm talking about Claxton.
Yeah.
Are any of those five guys worse than Zubac? Because I say no. I'm taking Claxton, Reid, Hartenstein, Turner, and Porzingis over Zubac.
Oh, wow. Damn. I forgot you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Claxton over Zubac.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
If only Claxton was in LA. Real shame for him.
Real shame for that, man.
All right, so who did I said Clax, iHeart. I think because we had Porzingis log.
And Wendell Carter too.
Did I say Carter there?
No, you did. No.
Wait.
I don't think I said Carter.
Wait. No. Pause.
I don't think I said Carter.
Yeah.
Are any of those four guys Naz Reid, Miles Turner, Isaiah Hartenstein, Naz Reid, and right now I'm talking about Claxton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are any of those five guys worse than Zubac?
Yeah, I said KP at the beginning. Okay.
Okay, so because I say no. I'm taking Claxton, Reid, Hartenstein, Turner, and Porzingis over Zubac.
Okay. You didn't say Wendell, you're right. Kiana said he gets
an interesting one to me.
I think Claxton had some real value 2 years ago. He was like a fringe DPOY guy,
right?
In some aspects defensively. I just think he had a down year last year, and more importantly, it might be roster tax, but that Brooklyn team's not going to be shit, and I just don't think he's going to have like the value to really make that team move any type of needle. So to me, he kind of is going to be where he's at.
I mean, he looked good next to that guy right here.
Right.
I mean,
True.
that's
I knew he was waiting on that.
That's just what it is. He was looking. Them two together was crazy at the 4-5.
CJ Wilson.
I guess. And here's my thing,
real,
Gifted.
though.
Like, roster
Good
tax
shit.
is a real thing, but the Clippers aren't doing shit.
Oh,
But they'll be miles better than whatever the Nets are going to be.
That's
miles better.
because of intentions. Because of intentions. I like. Look, man. If we're gonna say the Clippers fighting for the 11th seed versus Brooklyn openly tanking for the talent,
let's see.
I mean,
look at their wins real quick.
like I get it, it's situational, but if I airdrop Claxton
They
on
won
the
like
Clippers,
48 games. Or no,
Maybe
they won
48.
49.
What did the
Let me do
11th
standings.
seed win?
That's what I'm looking up. Standings. If I can type.
Who was 11? Was it Phoenix?
Was Phoenix 11?
Let's see. I need.
No, I think the Mavericks were.
Yeah,
No,
no.
the Mavs were in the
Phoenix was
play-in.
11th. So, yikes! Clippers got 50. Phoenix was 36.
Oh, they did win 50.
Oof.
Oof.
Well, Kawhi played.
Yeah.
are you telling me they're not going to be?
That is true, though.
That's a better chance.
That's true too.
I'm taking Claxton in Zubac's position.
That's true too. That's true.
I'm okay. So listen, I'm just really trying to say, does no one care about how bad their defense is with Zubac off the floor?
They're gonna be better with Claxton, though.
Yeah, they'll be better with Claxton.
Oh,
hypothetical. It's a winless argument. I made the mistake of using a hypothetical. It's unprovable anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Zubac's like,
but they need a bigger body in the Western Conference.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
I really haven't said on that.
Clax is 6'11".
No.
Oh, the 6'11", the 6'11" gas for Claxton. Oh no.
That's not gas, though.
Why do they need a bigger body in the way?
He's the most 6'7", 6'11" I've ever seen. I can't lie to you.
They're not going nowhere. They're not doing nothing.
No. Y'all got them fucked up. If they're trying to compete in the Western Conference during the regular season, you need a bigger body in the West. That's true or false?
That's a fact.
At the 5.
That's a fact.
What you mean? For who? Guess, are we serious?
Jokic, AD,
Sabonis? He said Anthony Davis, man. We serious?
Zion? Yeah, that's another good name.
I don't know why. I don't know why like 30, 40 pounds.
All 82
is like the difference.
All 82, man.
Are you telling me a Jokic elbow isn't gonna move Zubac the same way it moves everyone else?
Cook.
I just think offensively, he's also better than Claxton. He's better offensively than Claxton.
I think Claxton's James Harden pick and roll is not going to make Claxton a double machine.
So AD be struggling when he played the Clippers.
Still true.
That's what we saying. Any of these bigs y'all naming that Zubac need to be on the roster, these bigs be struggling when they play the Clippers. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Do y'all see Zubac defensively last year?
AD be struggling.
Did you see
Claxton?
Hold
on. Real talk.
I did see Claxton last year. I did.
Real talk.
Did you see Claxton? It's so funny because I know for a fact none of us saw Claxton.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not.
Struggle when you play the Clippers.
I don't know.
What you mean? You don't know?
LeBron is usually putting on master classes when we play the Clippers. I tend to forget what they.
That's actually not true at all. That nigga be getting his ass whooped by the Clippers consistently, but I'm gonna let it go.
Davis does not struggle. Anthony Davis does not struggle when he play the Clippers.
Jokic has a little bit of issues with Zubac compared to the crop that we're talking about.
And if he play,
Claxton would do the same thing.
No, he wouldn't. No, he would not. He would not do the same
thing.
thing.
Is right.
Claxton
also,
moves his
feet didn't he have a
He would not struggle with Claxton at all. No.
I'm not saying my argument is not my argument.
Y'all centers Jay Will.
No, my argument.
I was not yapping. I was saying Claxton would look better next to Harden in Zoo's situation.
I agree with Derek saying that the Clippers will,
and that Jokic was going to cook whoever's in front of him.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. They would be better with Claxton. They would run more. They would switch more. They would, that team would just be better. Now I'm not gassing like it's gonna be a whole big ass gap better, but they'll be better.
Yeah, they don't turn into a force.
Bro, that team is getting killed on the offensive offensive glass.
Claxton is as good of a rebounder as Zubac.
Oh man, I can't.
Yeah, last season didn't help me there. Prior past 2 seasons, he was averaging just under 10.
What is Claxton's best rebounding season? I really want to know.
It was 9.9. 9.9 in under 30 minutes a game. That was this year, by the way. That was this prior year.
Oh man.
Well, not I'm saying
per 36
season, the season before.
That shit really was all lives matter rebounds though.
So wait. Okay, hold on. I've got Ben Simmons pretending like he's gonna do something when he rebounds the ball, taken away from Claxton for 2 years, but Zubac gets to be surrounded by 6'5" wings and Kawhi, and I can't say that rebounding is a little inflated.
But he's also just a better rebounder if you watch him. Like he just rebounds the ball better than Claxton.
Yeah, he's big as hell. That's fine.
Yeah,
but I'm saying I don't think it's insane to go there. I'm wrong, but it's not insane.
Hey man, I'm just saying, like, the one thing I would never argue between Claxton and Zubac is rebounding. You can have the he's more lengthy defensively. He can switch this and that, right. Oh, that's fine. But the rebounding, I'm like, man, he's 285. He's gonna seal and box out you better. At least in my mind. I couldn't see Claxton really doing that. He's as good of a rebounder as Zubac.
Yes, I'll stand by that. Yes.
Yeah, that was bad.
I don't know about that.
Nah.
So Claxton is consistently boxing out AD, Nurkic, Jokic, Sabonis. Who else in the West?
Let me see this real quick. Zubac on the floor, half court. I was on clean glass like a motherfucker during this debate.
Because the minutes are comparable. If you want to say Zubac is a better offensive rebounder, be my guess. But
I'm on clean the glass right now with this. Let me filter these lineups real quick. So when Zubac is on the floor, the Clippers have a 112.9 points per possession in the half court. I'm looking for the rebounds. They have a 81st percentile offensive rebound percentage. So they're pretty high up in there because of that. And they are, what else are they? Let me see. They are 97th percentile in points per play with the lineups that feature Kawhi, Paul George, Zubac, Robert Covington, and Westbrook. Yeah, no, I just think that he's a better rebounder. I think more importantly, my problem with Claxton is like, you're saying Claxton basically next to James Harden would have a similar role, but to me, Claxton just isn't the offensive player Zubac is in terms of being able to shoot the ball anywhere as consistently.
He's a better interior finisher. He led the league in field goal percentage 2 years ago now.
I'll keep telling you, but
he's a better interior finisher than Zoo.
Yeah, as a lob threat. I was onto something, by the way, because Zoo career high rebounding at this point was also the same as Clax. So
no. I hear the numbers.
I was on to something.
But like he was still better at sealing out.
Yes, he was.
That's the only thing about that. Like I'm just saying, even at this point of the list, in terms of like who's more physical, who boxes out better, who does more, like he's still a better rebounder at this point, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, Clax took a whole downward spiral compared to
that shit was crazy. Yeah.
Zoo had like
Claxton's a better vertical
season basically.
Right,
Clax went the other direction.
Unfortunately,
cool finisher. Like, is that not what Harden made Clint Capella off of vertical spacing?
See, I think what I should have thought to do is look at what Claxton did when he played with James Harden and mention that, but I didn't do that.
Yeah,
but you can't
Harden
dump the ball off to him
in
any type of way. With Zubac, they do that.
That's fair too. So it would have been tough anyway.
Like they give him the ball to go score, and he can do that. Claxton is not that. It's lobs or bust with him.
That's true.
Okay, but that's 2 to 3 shots more a game is not making a difference when I'm getting a better defender, and in my opinion, as good of a rebounder as Clax. He also just fits the pace of play that the Clippers want to play better. Like Claxton's a better athlete all around.
I think what makes this conversation hard is the 4 spot for the Clippers. I think that's probably what it is. Because Claxton holding down the paint without another footer, it is questionable. Now that I think about it, it is questionable. But the versatility how they can switch and then run, I think that's what's in my mind. But at the same time, like how much is that gonna like make you clearly better if he can't be out there without another footer? So it's a tricky one. But this is their argument for Claxton to try to come into the top 15. Like I said, my argument, DeAndre Ayton, he ain't got no shot. So I'm not even going to argue that again. I think these people that we arguing for the 14, 15, Ayton, that's your fault, bro. I blame you for this shit. This was very easy. But
it could have been. You're right.
He's right.
But since you're doing that, since he's doing what he's doing, it is what it is. Al Horford, back to what me and Derek said, he has an argument for this.
I think he's an honorable mention. I don't think
because
he's 11 through 14.
This is
11 through 15, but
he just, I don't know. At this point, we might as well just keep it the way it is, and just ask who's better between Rod Reed and Zubac for 14-15.
I think this is where I crash.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I was having some technical issues there.
Well, real talk. What do you think of Zubac versus Claxton? And then I guess we'll do Reed versus Zubac too.
Is Miles Turner safe in these talks, by the way?
I knew because in my head I'm like, is he really out of these talks right now?
I don't think he's not falling out of the 15.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's not falling out of the 15.
Which I think made sense.
Yeah, Miles is top 15.
Turner wasn't the one to fall.
Bro, you gotta understand. Bro.
As far as the
after KP, bro, this shit does not look good. So I mean,
yeah, Jay Will, you're
yeah,
still right, just not the right reasons.
KP at 11 is kind of wild.
Oh my god,
I don't know if Claxton is. I think y'all are underselling him being able to hold up physically against some of these teams in the West, especially.
You had left. I conceded. I think him not being out there with a 7-footer concerns me. Yeah. I think Zubac can hold down.
Not having a 7-footer.
Yeah, I think him holding the defense down with just him being the anchor, it would be more difficult than Zubac doing it by himself.
I failed to see this very good defense that Zubac apparently anchors.
I can give you the point.
Let the record show. Van Gundy had not been brought in. I want to throw that out there. Van Gundy was not on the staff at this time. This just racism. All right, Adam.
Okay. Listen. I really want to hear you on that, but I gotta be honest, bro.
When the Chris don't get signed.
I still feel like before all this, I can still see Zubac's impact defensively over Claxton. I just think that it got really more apparent once they brought in Van Gundy too. Yeah, Trillistic, yeah.
Signing.
So chat. This is our list from last year. It's older list. And we're just basically rewatching to see our best takes and our worst takes right now on the floor. I have
any idea what date this was we recorded?
What date? I can actually peep the date. This was done September 5th.
Oh wow.
September 5th. Yeah. Which we are going to get reset up with our tier list and whatnot next month as well. So make sure to stay tuned for that. This series will be back again. Zubac led a top defense. Ray Jackson, Marcus Morris started. Scam, I agree.
Okay, well, show me minus PG, because whenever we talked about the Clippers defense, it was PG and Kawhi.
Okay,
so now that one of them is gone and Kawhi's a year older.
Okay.
So I've got the ghost of Nick Batum.
And they're just going to replace Paul George with more wings.
Ghost.
They have more wings regardless.
Better wings.
I want to go win that.
Taness, let's not do that. Look, I'm Zubac's 25 pounds heavier than Claxton. To me, is just not a difference maker and holding up in the West.
Yeah, Batum is still that. Yeah.
Because if we're gonna say that Claxton loses against
a living ghost,
AD,
facts.
I must have missed the time where Zubac's won against them.
Well,
so real quick to Derek.
I have about them men. Wait.
Just real quick. I want to respond to Derek. I am on cleaning the glass. I filtered out the possessions where Paul George is not on the floor and Zubac is defensively. In 119 possessions, the most played lineup was Harden, Terrence Mann, Norman Powell, Kawhi Leonard, and Zubac. They were 91st in effective field goal percentage in terms of what they gave up defensively, which was at 48.8% defensively.
I don't want to sound like a hater, but that's a small sample size.
It is, but it's also a small sample without Paul George being there, but it's still positive.
That's why I'm factoring into next year. That's why I'm factoring it into next year.
Yeah, but then I just don't know what else I could have done because it was great without, it was great with, and I just this is a fun conversation. I forgot about this. Factor in Chris Dunn. Like there's a lot of things. I didn't think Chris Dunn was going to be that playable because of his offense. Offensively, they've done to have more rotational wing-ish players. Still, look at Scam.
Consistently riding for his team.
Zubac has led a top 8 defense without Paul George and go out. True. And when Zubac's on the floor, again, their defense was a lot better last season, period. When he's not on the floor, they had like a bottom 15 defense with Paul George on the floor. I'm just saying.
All right. I guess it's a battle of mid anyway, but
damn. I was yes.
Like I said, I think it's
listen, you heard me all year long. Like I was on the phone, like, look, man, he gonna be top 10. I was on that list early. I'm trying to think if there's like another young guy that like I'm out there for early. Maybe Alex Sarr, but like not ranking wise yet. I'm high on him though.
Reed at 14, or we keeping the list as is?
Yeah, I guess let's talk Naz Reid, Zubac.
I think this is where I crash out. I think Zubac has a bigger role than Naz Reid for his team, and role matters to me a lot. I understand how good of a player Naz Reid is, but him being able to play the bench role and be their spark plug is not the same as having to hold up as their starting big and provide the same value. I just don't think so. Plus, Naz Reid overall defensively isn't like a real crazy anchor. He's coming in to play with other bigs who can do things defensively, and he provides a lot of value with his spacing, but he's not your consistent, reliable big. I don't think so. He's a backup big, which is good.
So this finna be another floor raising, ceiling raising situation.
Right.
I mean, you can say that.
And if you think Reed would be better in an expanded role. By the way, one of these guys does have to move up. Either way, we slice it. Either way, we slice it. We got Şengün is 10, Porzingis 11, Turner for right now 12, Hartenstein 13. We have another 14. We have someone else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Şengün better than Bam. Şengün is better than Bam next year. # stamp it. I don't know, Larry.
He's taking Zoo. Real talk. Who you taking?
I'm with Gifted. I'm taking Zoo as well.
I guess I'm a Zoo hater, but if the panel picks him,
yeah, wow. I was gonna say I understand my logic for what I said about Clax. I shouldn't campaign for Nas for my own logic.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm a Zoo hater, but if the panel picks him, it is what it is.
I think Nas is just a better basketball player.
I just wasn't understanding Nas Reid gas because he can I feel like a lot of it is because he can shoot and he played like a guard, but fundamentally he's not a real big. I don't know.
No, he's not.
But
I think he was just producing.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
And the Wolves were winning.
Sure. Just saying, I
take Zoo. I take Zoo because of the floor. I would have to see Reed and
and he was 6th man of the year this year too.
That's the only reason.
He was. Yeah. I forgot about that prop. But the thing is, if we go by the series though, when his ass was in the game, that defense was awful. Okay, so we have Porzingis
defense was
at
worse.
11. We have
BCF and numbers by the end didn't look that bad. And when he was on, he was like an X factor. So there was just other excuses or other things to throw under the bus for the T-Wolves than Nas. And I think that's why he stayed positive that whole time.
Oh no, Larry. Jay Will is definitely still in the shadows. This is from a year ago. Miles Turner. We have Hartenstein. But I actually texted Jay Will. He responded, but then I haven't heard back. I'm hit him up again. And then we have Zubac, and then we have Naz Reid.
At least he's alive.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at it.
Not gonna lie, I really want to argue some more, but I actually have to pick someone up from the airport soon, so I can't argue more. But I will say one of these days we'll have an honest conversation about Miles Turner because he's actually way more mid I think.
Right,
oh shit! I was on that. I was hey go, Derek. I was on that. Someone up from the airport soon, so I can't argue more. But I will say, one of these days we'll have an honest conversation about Miles Turner because he's actually way more mid. I think he should be lower on this list, but that's me.
Where he should be?
He should be below Zubac for sure. Let's go. Okay, I was on that. I was on that, man. I was definitely on that. Now, I think I wasn't making the argument for Porzingis because at the time, like he was the ceiling raiser for Boston, but I still felt like at the time you could say he was better, and I wouldn't fight you on it. But most people weren't making that. My only thing is Miles Turner to me was always just mid. Like he can shoot, do this and that, but I don't think he's better than Zubac.
No,
come on.
Oh wow.
He's a dog shit. Okay.
Why did Real Talk go? Oh wow.
No.
Come on.
Oh wow.
He's a dog shit.
I'm willing. Listen, I was willing. No. I was willing to let you say Isaiah. I was willing to let you do that, but you're going too far.
Okay, so like I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this in passing. Miles Turner is a dog shit rebounder. He's not what he was defensively years ago. He was not that for the Pacers upcoming season. He's been in trade talks routinely because he's not a consistent enough basketball player. And I don't think his role is that crazy to where offensively his floor is bringing them as much value in a pick and roll type of situation. The spacing is, sure, I can hear that, but impact-wise, I just don't think he stacks up to where Zubac is right now. If this was like 2 years ago, fine, you got it. But I don't think he's that same player anymore. I just don't.
All right, let's see Zoo play 30 minutes a night. But
that's a great clip.
Look, hey, good podcast. Good. I don't know what we call this. Good show.
Oh, hang on. We need one more person for the honorable mentions. I forgot about that. We only have 4. It was Al Horford we pick here. I think.
I think we went to go. Yeah, I think we just went to go get his photo.
His picture,
yes.
Okay,
bet.
Put him down there, bro. I'll
go find his picture. Where? Funny post that.
All right. So while Gifted does that,
nonchalant saying
yeah. I don't know if we're for sure down for next week, but next show.
All right. So that is pretty much the tier list. To be honest, overall, outside of the Zubac shit, the tier list really ain't that bad. That's pretty valid, honestly.
I think it was great for the time.
Yeah.
I think it made plenty of sense. The fact we were able to keep KP lower and not completely buy into the prop. Honestly, 6 through 10 is pretty accurate, especially for the time. And then the Wemby and Bam thing, it was like a toss-up. But I feel like everything was good. Yeah, the zoo was the only one actually out of place.
Yo, do you know how bad it would have been if like I lost the bet for Ban and we put Zubac in honorable mentions and we had Naz Reid at 14 and Claxton at 15?
Yeah, I mean, it would look tougher.
That would have made it look tough for sure. But man, yeah. I'm working on scheduling our first string. What position do you think we should do first, Derek?
Man. I mean, it's either shooting guard or center, I think. Shooting guard. Tank saying shooting guard. Shooting guard's probably going to be the most like benign because there's just the least amount of stars, I think, per position. So maybe get shooting guard out of the way, work our way up. So like shooting guard, then probably small forward.
Point guards, you can hate on Fox. I'm not even a Fox hater.
I think in order of like how much we're going to disagree, it's going to be least disagree first, shooting guard, small forward, center, point guard, power forward.
I like that. Okay.
Centers we're I think going to be identical. It's going to be this again where we're just
a lot of centers aren't even bigs anymore. They're going to be 4s. So I mean,
that's what I mean. Like centers are going to be a ton of agreeing. It's point guard and power forward are going to be the hottest contests the entire time.
Sure.
Like power forward is going to be disgusting.
Power forward going to be wicked for sure.
There's going to be 2 all-stars like honorable mentions.
True.
So
I forgot Book is a point guard this year. Too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Book's the point guard. Mobley will still be a power forward. Bam will be a power forward.
Chet will be a center, right? Am I wrong to say that?
I guess he's closer to a 4 for me. But if iHeart's playing, but I don't know. I think Chet was listed as a center last year. Anyway, so maybe it's just a 2 center thing. Yeah, center and power forward, but center first. So can put Chet as a 5 again.
Are we going off of Basketball Reference again? As we did last year?
Yeah, if we did that last year, then we might as well do the same thing.
Okay, cool.
Then I guess Bam's still gonna be a center. We'll figure that out later. But
yeah. I made up J Will. If we can't get J Will back, then we are gonna need to find a person. But thankfully, we're doing this now before September, so we got some time to officially iron out our panel. I might hit up. I might also add Wes.
Yeah, it's been
he's down.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. But yeah, good stream. We'll be back next Sunday. I'm hoping I can find the VOD of our playoffs because that was really the most fun stuff right there. So
yeah, that would be insane.
Yeah, cool. Derek, any closing comments for the stream today?
No, appreciate everyone who came out. Good time. Always fun to look at these reviews. And yeah, shout to us.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna head out. I got a couple podcasts lined up to drop this week. I'm about to actually take a shower and then edit some of these things. Derek, if you're free, I might hop on Battlefield before the beta closes tonight. If you're down, I haven't really played it yet.
Word. I need to grab food first, so sometime after.
Good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go cook right now too.
And yeah, Jay, not tonight. I need to schedule a time. I will make a playback noti for this week, but that will come for sure.
Bet. Well, have a good one, people. Make sure to follow the playback and also follow the YouTube. More content is coming on both sides of the basketball floor. I did mean the pun intended. But peace out, y'all.